as all of you are going through your couple of days of stuff, we've talked about a few things. Some of you have. There are things that I've told you. You can share. You don't have to share with the others. It doesn't really super matter, but it's up to you.
Oh wait,
Each
how
of you have
many?
kind of done your own things.
I got 24 hours of workish, correct?
Yes.
6.
I think I definitely did share with everybody what's happening on my front.
Yes. Yeah, you shared as the days were going. And you guys are now approaching the 4th day at sea. The only people that I haven't done stuff with yet is Irk and Jade.
Woo! So I was thinking about it today. I would have wanted to learn a little bit of Sylvan from Linnea. Basically just like ways to identify myself and not like freak out centaurs if I see them or help them and let them know that I'm an ally.
So you don't want to learn swears.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
I have
what?
104 hours of work. I need 21 more hours of workish, and then I learn it fully. Hell yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, I was gonna do that. However long that would take.
Do you
To,
think,
like,
with everything else I wanted to do you think I'd have time?
I think so. I will say yes.
Just like teach like maybe like 4 hours of just like
I'm
common
not trying
things.
to learn language, just like a few phrases, essentially.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
be fluent. But I wanted to like learn a couple phrases, and then for the rest of the time I wanted to practice card shuffling and like all the thievery tricks from my youth, and like just get ready for entering, quote unquote, the casino royale, so to speak.
So you're wanting to practice your sleight of hand.
Oh my god.
Sleight of hand, pickpocketing. Yeah, pickpocketing, sleight of hand. Yeah, just practicing sleight of hand and sneaking and such.
So, like,
that I can...
throughout the days on the ship, then you're like secretly taking things from people and then like returning it to them, be like, "Oh, hey, I found this," or sneaking it back into their pockets.
Yeah,
like
basically.
Reverse pickpocketing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, yeah.
Pickpocketing,
Then
and
you'll
there's
do that.
pocket picking.
DM, I'm gonna DM you like a few quote unquote common greetings and see if you think those could have been learned by Jade.
Okay. And then Irk, what would you like to do?
I think Irk. Well, I've already agreed that he's going to be helping Linnea learn Orcish. So I assume that's like half of his time there. I guess for the other half, I think he would, since he is proficient with smithing tools, maybe try and assist the other centaurs in fortifying the ship. Kind of doing what he can, maybe learning some new techniques from them in the field of smithing, because I'm sure he's only ever been taught the Orcish way. So
They can only teach you so much because on this ship there's not going to be a forge.
Right. Yeah. No. I figured just he's gonna just kind of swap techniques and professional opinions with them. I guess.
Also, during these 3 days, what are you guys wanting to do with the bodies that are kind of on top deck?
I throw them overboard. I feel like that's the best thing to do, just to get them, because they're gonna stink.
Throw them
Yeah.
overboard.
Do centaurs eat sentient creatures?
No,
That won't attract any creatures at all.
I don't. No,
What
I
if
feel
we
like
weigh them? What if we weigh them down a little bit first, so they actually like sink to the bottom, and that way they don't just like float on the surface?
we're in the middle of the ocean. I think we're okay.
Well,
I
I'm more
float
worried
too.
about like attracting creatures to our ship. Like if,
Oh
if
yeah.
something's following in our wake, we don't want it. To,
Put
like,
them all in a
leave
bag,
trail.
tie like a rope to it, and then like they'll be heavy and just toss.
You'll be
Can
sleeping
Brillow
with
use
the fish.
divination to donate the bodies and ask about any stellar. I mean, any like dangerous events that are gonna happen throughout the week?
I know you've already used it twice. The
I can,
divination.
as long as it's not in the same day,
Yeah.
and it's
So-
and then doing it as a ritual. So I'd be probably like doing it. it- yeah, I guess as soon as I can. And even if I get nothing like correct, I'm fine with that.
You said you're asking to see how to dispose of bodies.
No, I'm asking if I can use the bodies as a cost for my divination.
Oh,
To find out anything about any dangers or perils from any god that will take them on.
probably not. Hold on, let me see.
I'm only asking because they're like objects when they're corpses, right?
Incense or sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion. So, because of you at least being a druid, would you say that a organic creature being sacrificed would be something you would do?
Honestly, Brillo would do anything. I'm not gonna lie, but
Brilla's like, hey, heck yeah. I'd kill my own parents if I had to.
Homicide, more like suggestion.
Gareth tries to cast suggestion on him. He's like, dude, you don't have to do that. Like, I'll just do it. Just
Oh,
tell
wait.
me.
Just ask, man.
I think I have Wither and Bloom. Couldn't I wither the bodies?
Wither and decay.
Doesn't that only work on plants?
Wait, let me. I might have Blight. I think I have Blight.
Let me see. You invoke death upon a 10-foot radius sphere centered at the point within range. Each creature of your choice must make a Constitution saving throw or take 2d6 necrotic damage. So I believe the creature has to be alive.
Yeah.
What
This is-
are you
this is
trying to
dark.
do? Like age the bodies to a certain point so they're like decayed or something? Or
Yeah, so that way, like, if they're thrown into the sea, nobody's gonna really want them. They're gonna just like float to the bottom because they're not really edible.
well, I mean that's what I was saying we would do. We just like throw them in a bag with some rocks or something, or whatever we have, you know. Give them some concrete shoes.
Let's see. Linnea, I gotta read all your stuff. Ah.
Dude, I have so much lore. I have those are written in my lore.
Is this for me to use? Is
You
that
can
what this is?
you can use this. Yeah, I'm asking if I can send those to Jade as like those.
Yeah,
are...
absolutely.
Cool.
I've got so much lore, dude.
Who wants my lore?
Lore.
Do I have a lot of lore that I've come up with? Yeah. Will I just regurgitate Warhammer lore instead? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have like entire like cultural phenomenons.
I made actually that's not so impressive. I made a pantheon and then promptly removed them. Like they don't exist anymore in this setting. Like that. What is the best way to put this? They're gone. They're like the
God Killer got him.
God Killer got him.
Brillo? I would say because you don't technically worship a god, I think whatever
Mhm.
you're using as the sacrificial offering would have to be related to that type of deity for you to be able to like communicate with potentially.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because like when you sacrificed all the water, you were trying to communicate with a god of the ocean or something, and you were able to get in contact with one. So
I guess I can try to
using
talk with the god of
corpses,
death.
I was gonna say you would have to talk with the god of death,
Yeah.
or someone related to the underworld.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'd introduce myself. My question would be, "Hi, I'm Brillo. Anything about to kill any of my friends in the upcoming week?"
Say the question again.
Hi, I'm Brillow Acre. Anything about to kill my friends in the upcoming week, or me?
Anything about to kill my friends in the upcoming week?
Or me.
You hear the voice echo through your mind, burrowing itself deep into your soul.
You're cutting out if you're trying to say something, by the way, just in case.
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, you
Test,
did for
test.
me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
All right, let me try that again.
I look forward to seeing you soon, Brillow Acre.
Oh, hate that.
Fuck.
Is that Morthos? Cause it sure sounded like that bitch.
It was not Morthos, as he's not a god.
All right. Brillo would say, I got really no relevant news from the gods.
Oh, Brillo. Actually, wait. I have my notes that the shears, the god-killing shears, were in possession of the fates in Hades. Maybe that would be a good thing to ask about if you're specifically talking to the god of death.
Oh.
Because you would
all right,
know.
then, oh yeah, then I would change my question to where are the fates located in yeah, where are the fates located?
Oh god, I dropped my drink, please.
Come to my domain. In the world down under.
Hades?
Climb to the top beyond the gate, and there you'll find your fate.
Sick rhymes, brother.
I tell Linnea, Gareth, Irk, and Jade that the god of death probably just came on to me. What they told me.
So is that like a book 9?
No, I think we need to make that book 10. That's I feel like book 9 needs to be purely focused on Poseidon. Book
That
10
is-
can be on death.
That would definitely be book 6.
You think
Six.
book?
Man, there's a lot of books, guys.
No, that's a special edition. This is becoming the Warrior Cats, guys. This cannot be the
Happy
Warrior.
Halloween.
This must be the Warrior Cats of Freyholt.
Don't worry,
Goosebumps,
it's the Christmas
but the
edition
fun
of the
kind.
book.
It's a Christmas.
Right. Also, Gareth, one of the things that I sent you earlier today,
Yes.
didn't know if you noticed it, but a name was used that hasn't been used in this timeline yet.
I noticed it.
All right.
I did not like it.
I
Um,
assume Kevin, because Kevin's not a great name.
Close.
Oh,
Really
by the way,
close.
I explained to the party over the past 4 days that there is a very likely chance that the centaurs in where the fuck is it called? What? It's not Morthos. It's
Ragnar.
Thank you. Will not be happy to see me because they think I'm the one that betrayed them. Wait. How are my relations with the people downstairs? Are they good?
Now that you've officially freed them
Mhm.
and helped them begin to just barricade the boat and almost create like a fortress.
Yeah.
They are much more trusting of you. There are still a few who have a sour taste for the name Elmtemper.
Yeah.
But you have gained their trust enough to where they at least know you're there to help them.
Okay, I'll take it. Are we only fortifying like the bottom of the ship, or are we doing like the top of the ship too? Like, are we preventing them from being able to get aboard,
That's
or
up to you
just
guys.
what do you guys think? Because I mean, if we fortify the bottom of the ship only, then they're just basically building their own cage. Because what's
Well, I
else-
mean, that kind of reinforces so they can't just like ram us or like, you know, I don't know what kind of defenses they have there, but
yeah,
it would definitely prevent the ship from being sunk.
yes,
At least as much as in our power.
it could be idea to like build stuff up the sides, like Link go to the map. up like here. Is there a select tool with this? Like on the sides here, like along the sides.
Well, because here's what I'm thinking, right? If the bottom of the boat is the most reinforced, we like in the event of like they're trying to shoot at us, or we just send them below decks.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's reinforced. That's where like they would kind of wait it out.
Cool. So,
I don't think you would need too much on the top.
No, I agree. So fortifying below deck is their main focus.
I would think so. I mean, I feel like that makes the most sense, right?
I agree.
Fortifying the ship's like front. Hold on, let me look at the map.
Because if I was going to sink a ship, I'd aim for like the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so it applies to. Sorry, I'm gonna nerd out for a second. So, just like because naval combat is similar. I mean, it's all ranged, right? So the sides of the ship that are going to be hit the most are going to be the broadsides and probably the front of the ship. So I would recommend those areas be fortified.
We may not necessarily only be fighting like Ragbar. We may not just be fighting humanoid enemies. There's also like sea creatures to consider. And so in the event that becomes a possibility, I think it would be best to reinforce the bottom because that's where they're going to be coming from. So
my biggest thought that I have right now is the idea that like I don't think we're going to be fighting. I genuinely don't think we're going to be fighting a person who's. I don't think we're going to be fighting another ship. I think we're going to dock at Ragbar, and they're going to try to board and take the centaurs.
Well, if they board us, then we have a strict advantage.
Yeah.
Well, they already know we're coming, by the way.
Exactly, that's my concern. They also already know we're coming.
Yeah,
they know we're coming.
They are aware we are coming. I have been in contact with Morthos.
What?
Oh shit!
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean you've been in contact with him?
I thought Gareth's
What does that mean?
purse was 30 shekels lighter.
What?
Heavier.
30 silver,
Exactly that. How can I not be more clear? I have been in communication with Morthos.
Why?
Why not?
What have you been talking about?
Get to know our enemy.
And what might you have been talking about?
We have a common enemy in Luthor.
No, Gareth.
So the enemy of our enemy.
No. He is not a friend.
I believe if we approach Ragbar with hostility in our minds, this will not turn out well for anybody.
I am not approaching Ragbar with hostility. I'm approaching it with justice, with vengeance. My people will be freed if they wish to be.
I'm kind of approaching Ragbar for my body.
From what I understand from what I understand from Morthos and a lot of the members of this crew, there has been peace in Ragbar for many a year.
They stole us from our homelands. They killed my mother, my father. They burned my village to the ground. That is not peace. You cannot make peace out of that, Gareth. You cannot make peace out of genocide.
I think if we go in with vengeance, it will not come out in our favor.
You cannot
I agree
make peace.
that something should be done. I am not saying
they're raffling them, Gareth. Like slaves. Not like people, like property. My people are not the property of humans. My people are not the property of anyone.
From what I understand, they have their chances to earn their freedom.
Earn their freedom that was taken from them.
Gareth, we're going to free the centaurs. That much, I don't think we're in disagreement about necessarily. But
no, I do not disagree with that. But I'm not going to go in and provoke a fight.
I'm not saying we do.
We're not going to provoke fights, but I think that we should be on guard in that we should not
as-
assume
So-
anything.
Quick question, guys. If we try to like join in a way as if we're trying to negotiate anything, aren't we on pretty much a bad foot since we took his ship and quote unquote his property?
Not quite. He actually
Uh,
seems more concerned with the captain than anybody else on the ship.
Is that
So as
because you
long as no harm comes to him, he seems all right.
isn't that because you kind of forced him into a panic-stricken state for over 8 hours and been kind of like mind controlling him for the last couple days?
Well, I believe we should not bring up that fact.
He's gonna
Why
be
so?
like,
I-
Morthos, you never believe it, but there were dragons. They were everywhere.
They're
They
dragons!
saved me from them."
That's so money!
Uh,
And then they said he was dragging it across my forehead.
Oh my god.
But I think
Okay.
He looked
If-
at me and said, "Imagine dragons," and I did.
And I did it. It was really scary.
I heard demons!
I believe that if Morthos is willing to point out the location of Luthor, we should hear him out.
I am willing to discuss.
Gareth,
But if he does not let
we-
my people go, he will die.
I will not let your people go.
I send the plague of pestilence.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying is very fair, Gareth, from a certain perspective.
I'm not-
If we
I'm
can
not-
get information from Morthos, then we will get information from Morthos. But I don't think we should, operate under the assumption that he or anyone under his command will be merciful to us or be quick to forgive. He strikes me as a man who doesn't, what's the words I'm looking for? He doesn't simply forgive and forget. And
In my
We've found him.
conversation with Morthos, he seemed quite reasonable.
well, yes, all
Yeah.
madmen seem reasonable until they fucking go crazy.
I had a good conversation with him until he grabbed me by the scruff of my neck and tried to force me to kill an elven slave.
Well,
And then-
apparently you attempted to murder him.
What?
Well,
So you are on trial.
What?
to be clear here, I attempted to knock him out because he said to join him, I had to slice the throat of a slave.
Yeah,
Which
that
is-
seems.
Which is wrong, Gareth. We're just making sure we
Uh,
understand that is wrong.
He said to join him, I had to kill somebody by slicing their neck open.
You see the captain walk by, you just hear him going, "I'm breaking it." Shake
Also,
me,
guys, I found
breathing in
that-
chemicals. Sorry, keep going, bro.
I found a treasure chest. It's 800 feet down.
Don't think we can get to that, Brillow.
Oh yes, we can. We can breathe underwater.
Who's
Okay,
we?
if we get off the ship, we can't get
We
back
could-
on it.
We could just have the ship put the anchor down.
We don't have time to put the anchor down. That will stop us and could delay us a further day. We need to get to that rag
Can you
bar.
make a mental note of where the treasure chest is so that we can come back and collect it later?
I don't think any of us are able to do that. I don't think any of us are nautically prowessed enough to do it. And I think
I mean,
having-
how did you know it's 800 feet below? Can you sense it?
I've been casting a magic every couple thousand feet, and it just honestly was a random thing with one of my spells. I can locate objects.
I feel like
I would-
stopping
Okay.
the ship is a bad idea.
Yeah, no, stopping the ship is a bad idea. I agree. I think
But-
that we should probably not do
But
that?
But then we're never gonna see it again.
That's
I
not
think just a
necessarily
quick-
true, Brillo.
It's not a bad thing either. We don't know what is in it. It could be if it's the possession of some god or some creature. We don't want to take it because then they could attack us, and we have a
Well,
ship full of.
we can find it again very easily because we can just go back the way we came, and then you can cast your spells again, and then.
But
it'll
are we
ping.
gonna be going back the way we came? Are we ever actually?
mean,
are we gonna be
eventually
using
that's
this boat
the point,
again?
Imagine it.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, we'll get a boat at some point. Brillo,
You
this
have
is a
a
very
mind to buy
complex
one.
situation for
What
me.
I'm just saying is, we end up not really going the same way twice a lot, and we're right here, and we're already gonna take time to get to there in the first place,
I
and we
just-
can give them
if
a throw
there's
a
something-
surprise.
If there's something following us, plus if we go down there and we're under the water, and then suddenly we get attacked by a creature, we're screwed. In open water.
We can breathe, and we
That-
can see in the.
I feel like
We can breathe.
breathing is not the issue here, more the fact that a non-water creature is definitely not going to be as fast as a water-faring monster. And we've already been warned that there's krakens. I just think it's best that we keep moving.
Have we been warned that there's krakens?
Yes? DM?
Yeah, I think so.
DM?
Huh?
We were warned about sea monsters, right?
Yes, you were warned about sea monsters, not specifically krakens.
I just said kraken because that's the only thing. When I think sea monster, my brain goes kraken. Sorry, sea monsters.
Wasn't I the only one here warned of a sea monster?
No, we were warned when we got on the boat.
They said keep an eye out for the blackened water. 'cause
Wait,
that
you know what
means
we
that
can do?
that there's a creature approaching.
We can tie Stonks to the anchor and send him down
Stonks,
like a
no,
giant claw game.
Stonks can't do that anymore because he's now a living creature.
Oh,
Me-
wait, that's right.
I can't bring him back if he
Stonks will
dies.
actually
Yeah,
drown.
no, Stonks will actually die. We can't
okay.
we can't kill
Stonks will die.
Stonks. We're
Wait,
not killing
You still
Stonks.
have-
drown,
you
but
still
Stonks
have
really
fine
tried
speed. You could make
nonetheless.
another Stonks that won't die.
I don't think I have fine seed prepared.
Oh, okay.
I could like prepare it because technically like if like we have slept, so we could have discussed this on an earlier day, but like I just don't think this
No,
is
it's
it's
fair.
this is like fishing. we're tying a bait to a rope and throwing it in the water. I don't like that.
I
Where
get
by
it.
chance is this chest?
Could I like? Is it 800 feet away? 800 feet down? Or like
800 feet down. You know it's in the ocean.
it's 800 feet that way? As I point down.
Gareth has sent me some ideas, and I'm actually kind of shocked. Like it actually, I won't say anything else.
Gareth walks over to the edge
Oh,
of the boat.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Linnea's just gonna start praying in Sylvan.
I can
I'm
also,
gonna,
also
I'm gonna do a repeat of the
it's-
shipwreck.
I can part water at over 300 feet. So
Can
if
I-
anything does enter to attack us,
Can I roll
I can just
religion?
basically. Hey,
I have a plan.
Can I roll religion, please?
Why does
Ga-
everything always
Gareth's "I have a plan" is the equivalent of "hold my beer."
Yes.
end?
Yes.
Dude, 100%.
sorry, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Also, if anything does happen, I can part over 300 feet of water.
I'm getting my panicked VTuber expression ready.
It will not be necessary.
Mm.
As
Guys.
Gareth takes a leap.
No, Gareth!
Captain, stop the ship!
That's not really how it's working.
Gareth just.
You can't just stop a ship. That's not how ships work.
Don't worry, the captain will
Oh,
figure
sure,
it out.
let me just hit the brakes.
You hear Amarna over there. You guys are looking over at him, and he's like, I got a feeling in my
Believe
And
it.
actually,
Believe
as
it.
as I'm jumping over into the water, I cast invisibility.
Gareth!
Hey.
You, Linnea and Jade and whoever else
Wait.
I assume Irk and Brillow, would you guys rush over as well?
Yeah,
I'm following him. I can breathe underwater.
Can I roll to see him because I have the eyes?
At this point,
So-
I'm just like, I
It
guess
gives you advantage on
Illusions, not
against illusions. So you would need. So you still wouldn't be able to see him, but you would have a perception check to potentially know where he's at. You'd have advantage on.
Yeah, perception
With-
check, please.
With the squirrel that's constantly on fire, give her like an easier time looking for Gareth.
It depends on how close you were to him.
Oh, I'm following right after.
All right, perception with advantage. I'm rolling.
Go ahead.
Has a 12.
Irk, are you there? I don't think Irk's there.
Oh no, I'm here. I think Urk's below deck's hammering away. He doesn't know what's going on. He's heard a splash. He's like, huh?
That's right. She went past the port window. Just heard, ah! Just real quick.
I got a 12.
With a 12, you looked over, even with Brillow trying to follow after him, you don't see him. He just is gone. You heard a splash and that was it.
Linnea just looks at Jade.
what?
What do we do?
The ship is still moving. Is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, like, what am I gonna do? I don't have any powers. Like, I don't cast magic.
Hazel,
Like, I'm just-
Hazel.
Did the captain hear me telling him to stop the ship?
He's still under suggestion from Gareth, which is to continue no matter what and never stop.
We can't
I
stop
thought
him.
the suggestion was to listen to is everything we say as well. I thought that was part of the suggestion.
I don't think it was.
Gareth, why?
Hazel,
Captain, look. Huh?
is Hazel up here? Is Hazel up here?
Hazel is up here.
Hazel, two of our
She starts walking up, eating an apple.
Two of
What's
our-
going on? What's with all the commotion?
party members just jumped over the side of the ship.
We have men overboard?
Yes.
Why didn't you say so?
Wait, is it?
Captain, men overboard!
I
He's
don't know.
over here singing the arcane theme.
This better be way.
He's singing the Critical Role like opening theme. The
Gareth,
adventure begins.
Hazel runs over.
Oh, wait. Did someone say man overboard?
Stonks goes, "Don't worry, Stonks can help."
No,
he
Stonks.
begins to
No,
approach the
Stonks.
side
No,
of the
no,
ship.
Stonks. Stay. Absolutely not. Back up. Back away
He
from the edge
looks
of the
over.
ship.
Yay.
But Stonks will fly.
No, back up right now. I love you. You're very important to me. Back up.
I love how when Gareth just jumps over and Linnea's like, oh, that's bad. Stonks attempts to jump and she's like, no, I love you.
No, she wasn't. All she heard was Gareth go, "I have a plan," and then jump over the ship. She knows what Stonks is doing. She didn't know what Gareth was doing. She would have stopped him too.
Well, you should have told him to sit.
Gareth, sit. Gareth.
He just drops. Gareth.
Gareth,
No,
drop it.
drop it. Sorry, I
Anyway.
apologize.
So Hazel runs over to the stairwell and says, "Linnea, Jade,
Yes.
anyone we can get. We need to get the anchor off of the boat now.
Uh,
The captain doesn't seem to be able to pay attention."
Linnea's just gonna start. Linnea's gonna go. Tell me where to go, and she's just gonna run towards Hazel.
Gareth is Kratos, just falling.
And I'm free falling. Hey, question: could Gareth
Free
get?
sinking.
What is it? Is it called nitrogen like poisoning? Nitrogen
Gareth doesn't breathe.
No. So
No. Oh,
when
yeah,
you-
the embolisms you can get in your blood.
yeah, when you rise out of ocean
Does
water.
he have blood?
Does he have blood?
My heart doesn't beat.
No, right,
He
and
doesn't
and the only reason they get that is because they breathe and they get. Okay, yeah, no, he's fine.
Yeah, so he's fine. He just don't you remember when you guys went into the lake? He went, "I got this," and just jumped into the lake.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're just gonna have a
Direct the party
copy
to
of
the
that.
meme channel. Because Irk displayed some great stuff. Also, Jade's going down below deck to grab Irk so he can help with the anchor.
You go down. As you're running down, the others are like they're struggling with the anchor with how big it is. You see the centaurs talking to Irk. They say, "When you make the blade, if you curve it, it can be quite effective at deflecting, but it's not as strong in the weaponry itself, and it's more
Gareth
prone
jumped
to breaking."
Irk, we need to
Break not good. That's
Irk.
why Irk use hammer.
Irk. Irk.
Irk isn't talking about weapons.
Yeah, no, I understand. Gareth just jumped overboard. We need your help up there. Just for a few minutes, and then you can go back to it.
The centaur says, I believe there's a therapist on the ship for things like this. I mean, he could have talked to somebody before he, decided to jump off."
You have to understand, he's not suicidal. He's just
An idiot.
crazy. He's just crazy.
Irk
Anyway,
doesn't know what therapist is.
I believe
He
your
is
friends
very
need your help.
pissed.
I think is the orc word like, and then in orc she's gonna say mother. That's all she knows. She's not fluent in
Mother.
orc. She just knows
Like
it. She
nurturer,
doesn't
mother,
actually
yeah.
know.
Jesus.
Irk gives you a really weird look, Jade.
I don't know orc that well. I'm so sorry. You gotta tell me if it's wrong. Anyways, come on up deck. We need you for the anchor.
Fine. The centaurs are just, I'll be right back. Remind me when we were talking about hammers.
As you leave, they're like, "We weren't even talking about hammers. What?"
You just shoehorn that in, yeah.
And you
Oh my
run
God.
up deck. And when you two run up deck, you see Stonks like slowly trying to step over the side.
The mom says, "Stonks!"
I think
He
if
steps back
Irk's
real quick.
walking past, he's just gonna grab Stonks with one hand, drag him back to the deck, keep on walking towards the anchor, just not even missing a stride. Just
But Stonks do that. Stonk. How? Stonks. Stonks says stop. Stop. Stonks says stop.
Stomp says no.
not jump. Not your
Stonks
time
says no.
yet.
Not your time yet. Oh dear Lord.
You bring him over. Stonks goes, "Stonks did not appreciate that."
Good. Drop the anchor.
You guys go over, lift up the anchor with all your might and throw it over. And as it's going over, you hear Amarna going, "Believer!
I wish that I was Jesse's kobold. I wish I had Jesse's kobold. Where did
Gareth,
he find a dragon like that?
While you're underwater and you begin to turn invisible, Brillow was able to latch on just to the back of your robe. So he's like clinging on for dear life. What happens is, Gareth, you opened up your bag of holding to suck in as much water as you can.
Oh my God.
Making it very, very heavy. And you begin to sink rapidly.
Okay.
So as you begin to sink, as if the bag was filled with rocks, you two can actually see the anchor going straight past you, as it is going at a much faster rate.
So I guess Brillow would be trying to teleport them down to the bottom of the ocean floor with his teleportation ability, going down 15 feet every 6 seconds.
What, the Misty Step?
No, not Misty Step. My fiery teleportation, since I still have my
Oh, okay.
spiritual squirrel abilities.
Yeah, so I guess like you're teleporting every little bit more, but the bag is still bringing you down abnormally fast until you're surrounded by nothing but utter darkness. As you're so deep into the ocean now, you can barely see any light that comes from up above. Up above, as the ship is going down, Amarna's reaching the end of the song. Goes, "All right, let's start it over. first things first. Then the ship suddenly stops, and he just wham, head straight into the steering wheel and just falls unconscious.
Linnea's just gonna go over and like pick him up.
Oh shit! When I cast invisibility, that would drop concentration on.
Oh yeah, he just had the song stuck in his head.
Oh good.
He was
That was
on
just
autopilot.
Okay, good.
He'd been doing it for so long, he thought it was just his own ideas.
Linnea's gonna very carefully like pick him up, like how you carry a baby, and just go, I'm gonna bring him to his quarters, and then we'll figure this out.
He goes, believer, believer.
I hardly know her.
Alright. I would like to wrap some bandages around his head, so if he does come to and Gareth isn't here, we could say he had head trauma. So I wrap some bandages around his head and put him back in his room.
Gareth will cast message to Brillow and be like, guide me towards that chest you found.
I'm kind of like teleporting us in the direction of the chest while I still have low-key object active.
Yeah, message is gonna be pretty much the only way you guys are gonna be able to communicate. Because even without like oxygen, if you talk, it's just gonna be like underwater. It's gonna be the sound that I made when Stonks was trying to open a doorknob.
I'm sorry, could you remind us? I forgot.
Sure, get ready to clip this, chat.
Yeah, get ready. Wait,
One more time?
one more time.
Sorry. I didn't have my
Okay, Murloc.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is the concept.
I didn't know our DM was a Murloc.
Give him that Samsung spin cycle sloppy toppy. Anyway, so
Whoa. TOS.
I'm
Listen,
talking.
we ain't in that chapter of the book yet,
I'm
alright?
talking about cleaning a doorknob. What are y'all talking about? Jeez, ew.
I thought you were talking about head.
This is point blank.
Hey guys, are we playing D&D or what are we doing?
This is D&D. What did you expect? Anyway,
So no
Gareth,
This is par for the course.
no
for
head?
us.
Yeah, this is really par for course.
Gareth, you begin to see something off in the distance.
Par for the horse?
You and Brillow. I'm about to ban all of it.
I'll shut up.
Well, specifically Jade and Linnea. That's
Alright.
the ban you two.
Meet him at mic.
Oh goodness. You begin to see what look like dilapidated sails, even through the darkness.
Dude.
It's coming into view as they are right in front of you, as you feel yourself land onto the bow of a sunken pirate ship.
Yar.
Brillow, your locate object is going off even more now. You feel that you are much closer to this chest that you were able to ping.
So, okay. I like tap Gareth and sorry, I'm just trying to double check.
The only light that's currently illuminating is from you, Brillow.
Is Brillow still on fire underwater?
It's magical fire.
I'm a wildfire spirit.
That's wild.
Fire.
That's horrible.
I'm gonna cry. This is dad level humor, guys. Guess I'm a transparent now.
So how big is the wreck of the ship, by the way, DM?
How big is the what?
No, that's Gareth, 'cause he's
The
invisible.
the shipwreck. Like how big is it?
Got you. So the ship appears to be a bit smaller than the one that you guys are on, but the flags that fly over it appear strangely familiar to Brillow, as the flags that fly over it are appear to have the symbol of the Kingdom of Fail, which is strange considering Fail has little to no oceans.
I immediately let Gareth know. There's something wrong here. Well, I like tap at his head.
Yes,
All
Brillow,
underwater.
as a cast message.
There's something wrong here. That's a boat from my world.
but we don't really have boats. My world is basically an entire forest.
Interesting.
It might be underneath, but that was probably just the honestly, really, water doesn't exist in like large quantities besides like what we bring up. That was I will send more lore eventually. um.
Do you wish to go into the boat?
So Brillow.
Aye, Captain.
Yep. Just making sure about something. The other thing I was told. I also let Gareth know about the haiku that I was given by the god of the sea. Like while we were down here.
Okay.
Since it's already like too late to like.
What? I'm sorry.
go.
What is this Beauty and the Beast ass music playing right now?
It says Nautical Wonders. That's the name of the music.
You're going to die at sea.
I keep hearing the tale as old as time. Like,
song as old as
Here,
rhyme.
I'll change it.
Beauty and the Wizard.
oh, gorgeous Gareth. I keep on waiting for like the beat
Well, I mean,
drop,
that
and it
implies
just doesn't
that
happen.
Gareth is not the beauty. Which is
That implies that
not
Gareth
true.
is the beast, actually.
Yes.
Oh,
Gareth,
no, it
Gareth is a beast.
Definitely the beauty.
Brillow and the Wizard.
Look, Gareth took his saying from a couple sessions ago literal. You know.
Yep.
It
Once
was,
you go gray, throw it
yeah,
in the
when-
bay.
Yeah, that's right.
We're definitely not in the bay, but close enough, I guess.
Here's water.
Never just the same.
But yeah, you guys head into the boat, swearing for a second that you heard something behind you, moving through the waters.
Okay, guys,
In fact, nothing is there.
I might have a minor fear of the ocean.
Oh, I have a terrible fear of the ocean, especially deep ocean.
I played Subnautica. I can't do this again, please.
Philosophy,
I'm going to cast message so I can say the words clearly, and through my staff I'm going to use conjure elemental and conjure a water elemental.
Ooh, okay. You conjure a water elemental then.
Yes, it's got
And
90 feet of swim speed. We're gonna
and
need
what-
it.
What's the message that you say then? Oh, you're saying you cast it with
Yes.
message? Okay.
Yes.
No. Okay. Then
That's
yeah, you
big brain.
get the water elemental and it will follow you around in the boat, or you use it for the swimming.
I
one.
will
Yes.
grab a hold of it and it will swim. So we can
Brill-
move 90 feet at a time.
Brillow begins to guide you and the water elemental through the ship as he's trying to find this chest. As you begin to maneuver your way through the ship, you begin to see the corpses of the beings that were on this ship at one point. Many of them very animalistic in nature. You can tell these creatures were absolutely from your home world, Brillow, a Fail. It seems to be what looks like a bunch of owl skeletons. So these are a bunch of owlins, basically, that were drowned. But by what? As you continue deeper and deeper into the ship, until you make it to the very, very bottom of the ship, where all the cargo was being held. And as you begin to maneuver through all the cargo, you see something just faintly shining in the distance. There's a hole broken in the bottom of the ship. And sitting on the ocean floor, past that hole, is that treasure chest that you were sensing.
I like bash at Garrett's head. I wonder what caused this.
I will point at the treasure chest in like guiding my elemental to go grab it. As I wrap the strap of my bag of holding over top of it to secure myself to him.
That's what she said. Sorry.
We're getting very kinky with this elemental.
Ooh.
It's a slippery situation.
As you guys begin to head down to the ocean floor, you begin to see all kinds of creatures you would have never seen on the ocean surface, including fish that don't appear to have any eyes. You see anglerfish that are swimming by you guys ever slowly as they're checking you out to see if you're food. You see things moving through the sand that appear to look at you and then bury themselves. And you approach the chest as the water elemental picks up the chest, which appears to be closed. And it lifts it up above its head as if it's handing it to you guys.
I will cast message and point to it. Swim to the surface. Keep the chest.
It brings the chest back down and puts it into its body as to like protect it with an outer shell. As it turns around and you're still grasping onto it with your bag.
Yes. And at this point my invisibility would have dropped because now I'm concentrating on this.
Yeah. No, I believe since you cast it from your staff. No, yeah, you're right. You would have to be concentrating on it because of how the staff works. But yeah, so then you begin to swim upwards at 90 feet around. But as you begin to move, you notice all the creatures that were swimming around have suddenly disappeared.
Brillow would try to cast locate creature.
Okay.
For the using the details. I don't know if it's possible without the spell reads.
Could I make a history check to see if a similar thing happened when I was approached by the last creature I was in the bottom of the water with?
Go for it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh shit.
History check. There it is. It's a 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 14. I'm not gonna use my stuff yet.
Okay, I for some reason I still can't look up things. I haven't got like spells and features.
It does feel very, very familiar.
I cast message and tell this thing to dash. Go as fast as it can.
And then I'm like teleporting us as well while he's dashing 15 feet upwards.
So you're just like, you're going back up as
We're like,
quickly as
"Fuck!
you possibly can.
Fuck! Although it's
Yeah.
more like...
Yeah, Perla, I'm looking at the locate creature as well. I think because it wouldn't be familiar to you, you wouldn't be able to locate it. But it was a good thought. But as quickly as you guys went down, you're going back up rather quickly as well. You've been down there for about 15 minutes.
Well, they're probably dead.
No, they're absolutely
You guys can
dead.
all breathe underwater. You guys know that you can breathe underwater for 24 hours, right?
Jade is also
I don't
also
know
the
if they do
optimist.
know that actually.
No,
would tell them-
we're aware. Linnea's just afraid of water.
Are we aware? I don't remember that as
Yeah,
like.
Brillo-
No,
you
because I
every
think
morning.
because Brillo casted it on you guys.
Yeah, Brillo told us too.
Every single morning, I tell you, hey guys, gather up and make it so that if you fall off the boat, you guys don't drown to death.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I would know that. But
But you're still like, they're dead.
Jade's gonna be like, yeah, they're probably all dead.
I don't know how to...
Not from drowning, but like.
Monsters or something. Like, we can't drown. We can breathe underwater, but, like, we were warned about sea monsters.
Like Brillow's specialty is fire, and they're underwater.
So is Gareth's. And also, as
yeah,
I was
probably
saying
good example.
earlier, I just feel like melee and water don't go well together. I guess neither of them are
No,
melee.
you should definitely go. under
Gareth
the
and
water.
Brillo.
I'm not going under the water.
You're dashing as fast as you can. You can sense something is following you. as you see the light on the surface ahead of you, and you're going as fast as you possibly can, you end up breaching the water.
Like a dolphin.
As you float there into the ocean, you realize you're at the front of the ship, as some of the current has carried you back a little bit, but you're still close to it.
Well,
Let me go ahead and unveil your tokens.
yay.
Could I, like,
I forgot I was
can I make
supposed
a
to be in the
perception
camp.
check to see if I see them?
Me too.
With them being at the front of the ship, you probably wouldn't, since you're all at the back of the ship.
You'd probably hear the explosions of us teleporting, though, wouldn't they?
Will we?
Potentially. I would say you guys heard some kind of explosion from the front of the ship.
I think
Linnea's gonna
Brillow's
take that as a
also-
sign. Linnea's running.
I think Brillow's also actively screaming.
Linnea's just gonna.
Never mind, not dead.
Linnea's gonna break off
Glad
running.
to be wrong on that.
Oh, we're gonna go. Yeah, there you go. You're moving all of this.
Yeah, you guys begin to get over there as quick as you possibly can.
Stonk, stay
Gareth and
here.
Brillow,
Stonk, no, stay there. You're not going in the water. Stay back there.
How do you want to get out of the water?
Gareth will reach into the elemental and grab the chest, and he will misty step onto the boat.
How tall is the boat again?
30 feet.
Right?
30 feet, yeah. Sweet.
I would
And how tall
say-
is the elemental?
The elemental, I believe, is a large-sized creature.
Yes, it is a large creature.
Oh,
So that
sorry.
means
I
it
didn't mean
could
to
be
say.
it could be around like 8 to 10 feet tall. It could be a little bit more than that. So it could technically lift you guys up, and you misty step, and you'd just be on the boat.
I would try to like teleport with the creatures, so that way like upwards and diagonal, so that you can try to grab onto the boat.
There, we can use that
Is-
as my water elemental.
That's a weird-looking water elemental.
I know, he's so good. Look at him.
I love him. He's perfect.
Also, I'd meant to say I think Irk would have stayed back by the anchor because he was explicitly told, as soon as the anchor is like good, that he can go back to his riveting conversation. Literally, I mean, it was probably about riveting something, but yes,
Frosted a kiss for you.
No, it was about hammers. Remember?
Mwah!
yes, well, yes, riveting hammer parts, I assume.
But you guys successfully teleport onto the boat thanks to a combination of Brillow's fiery teleportation, the fire spirit's fiery teleportation, and Gareth's misty step. Though the misty step only takes Gareth. But because you can fly, Brillow, you would be able to get up there rather easily. And then we'll say the water elemental is able to follow after.
We have company.
What does that mean?
What kind of sea monster did you upset down there?
I'm not
Yes.
exactly sure.
Great.
But
Help
it
them
is
raise
after
the
us.
anchor. Help them raise the anchor, and then we need to set sail as fast as possible.
Linnea starts running back to help Irk raise the anchor as she's yelling, "Raise the anchor!"
Irk, you ready to raise the anchor?
Oh yeah.
All right. Since it's you and Linnea, give me strength checks.
I'll move myself there.
Real quick though, can I maybe do an insight check to see? Because I wasn't over there for that conversation. Talking about the sea monster. Can I do an insight check to see if he picks up on the sense of urgency here?
Sure.
Could I cast enlarge reduce on the anchor and reduce it?
Technically, the anchor's underwater, so no, because it's really far underwater.
Yeah, that's a 9.
It's a 14 for Linnea.
No, this is the insight check for Urk.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
No, sorry, yeah.
for Irk to see if he just senses any urgency or not.
That was going to be if he was going to use a giant smite there to get bigger, but I guess not.
He's like, oh, okay.
This is just a straight strength check.
Yeah, or
Cool.
yeah, it would just be a strength check.
Yeah, I did athletics.
Okay.
That's correct, right? Yeah.
It's technically just strength, as
Okay.
athletics wouldn't be like something like this technically.
I get a +3 to that either way, so
Okay, so it's the same. It's
Yeah.
the same for you then.
it's the same. Sorry, I can
think it
re-roll
was-
if you
No,
want
you're
me
good.
to.
No, you're good. As long as it's the same modifier. That's all
Yeah,
that
same
matters.
modifier.
Oh, Irk.
Oh no.
13 plus 14. Session inspiration for Irk.
I don't know if that-
Hey.
All right. I think we might want
Yeah,
to save
you got me
this,
Taco Baco, so I guess this is me repaying
Taco.
it.
Oh man, I want Taco Bell so
Taco
bad right now.
My wife always wants
No,
Taco
you
Bell.
Okay,
Yeah,
23.
see,
23.
Easy.
So,
Oh, yeah.
what did you get, Jade?
Tacos.
Brought enough to share for the cast.
You-
Oh, did you not see it for us? What's ago?
Wow, you didn't.
Sorry,
get
I did it during the
you
ad
didn't
break.
get
A
the
kiss for
Crunchwrap
you.
Supreme Cheez-It version.
Mwah!
That's not very
There you
good.
go.
I
It's
saw that
not
on the
very
menu.
good.
Enjoyed.
We saw the cheese
What is
and
happening?
Irk was like, Irk was like, what is that? Do you think this is like, they just have a
Ugh.
big Cheez-It cracker?
It
And I
is.
pointed at the picture and I was
That's
like,
exactly what it is.
It's not
literally
good.
What
says
is that on the
it
menu?
is.
I just didn't read it. I was like,
I personally enjoyed it because it also came with some nacho fries.
They're nacho fries though.
yeah, you didn't get any because they're nacho fries.
Burke and Linnea, you successfully lift up the anchor. And you feel a strong wind begin to blow as the ship begins to move forward. And then suddenly the wind just dies out, and the ship goes to a standstill.
Well, fuck.
Yes, I gotta go.
All right. So I think my next character is gonna be a ranger.
You feel the ship beginning to kind of move back and forth as if something's bumping against it.
I'm looking at the water. Is it
Maybe it's a
black?
dolphin. Who knows, Linnea? Maybe positive. Keep it
The
positive.
water doesn't seem black at the moment.
Okay. Okay. What spells do I have?
What's the pretty lady's name? Hazel.
Hazel. Yeah. Can I do?
Hazel.
Can I do divine
Hazel,
sense?
How do we get the ship moving? Oh wait, Brillow, can you?
Oh
do you
no,
have
a music
that
change.
will conjure
You,
wind?
you can do
right?
divine sense if you want.
Brillow, do you
Sorry.
have a spell that can conjure?
All right.
like,
I'm divine sensing. I know of anything affected by the Hallow spell and the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Cool. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
Um,
Come on, nice.
I would cast. So I would
that's
go.
the wind spell, right? Still.
I didn't have that set up.
Prepared.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
because I had other things prepared. Instead, I'm going to cast. Yeah. Control water,
Okay.
and I'm going to use it in this 100. Just double check. Yeah, I'm gonna choose this 100-foot area at the start of the ship, like
Mm-hmm.
start 10, 15 feet of the ship, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna have it go forward, away from basically where we're going to try to get us set up.
You use the control water to move the boat forward,
Yeah,
and it moves forward
redirect flow.
I believe 100 feet, because that's as far as it can go, right?
Yeah.
So it moves forward 100 feet before it stops again, as the wind has completely died out. The water itself seems incredibly calm, way more calm than the ocean should be.
Still water sounds like some brain-eating amoebas in there.
You
And
hear
get it.
something. You hear wet slapping on the side of the boat.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know we were in that type of game.
I guess he really is a dungeon master, eh?
Alright, you're all banned. That's it. Session's over. Goodbye.
Campaign canceled.
Tentacles, you say?
He just laughed.
Let me roll a Constitution check.
Gareth's BRB.
guys.
Oh no, I'm back.
Hey.
Oh, you're back. Never mind.
Sorry, DM, sorry.
Sorry.
guys
I'll be
did it.
appropriate. I'll be TOS appropriate.
No, because the sound I'm about to make is not going to make it any better.
Hold on, I'm gonna go add sexual
Oh,
themes to
okay.
my stream. 1 second. Hold on.
You
Hold
hear
on.
the loud thumping of the sound just. As it's hitting the side of the boat.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty bad.
Which
Lin-
side?
Yeah, which side?
Hold on, I'm
Yes.
pulling up nautical
Starboard or
terms.
port? Starboard or port?
Please just say right or left. I don't understand, please. Pretty
Let's
please.
see. It's port.
Or
That's left, right?
Which is the right or left?
Yeah.
That is left.
So
Yeah.
that's this side.
Yes.
Okay, Linnea's gonna run over there and like check along the side of the ship.
Is that my left or your left?
Gareth.
This
So
side.
Gareth?
along the edge of the still 100-foot square, since we're still like near it,
Mhm.
I would have it change into a whirlpool. We try to grab
This
at the
side?
creature grabbing us.
So, how big's the whirlpool again?
I just gotta grab
uh,
us. Where's Linnea? Oh god.
Sorry, I'm just gonna cast the spell.
No, you're good. I just need to figure out how big the whirlpool is so I can make the circle to see if the ship gets caught in it.
I would try to
Oh,
make it in
God.
a way because I would try to make it a way so that it wouldn't catch us,
So,
but it
'cause
would
if it's
probably
like,
catch the creature.
like 300-foot whirlpool.
No, it's not 300 foot. No,
Even if it's like a 100-foot whirlpool, that's a lot.
it's like 50.
Linnea, when you approach the side of the ship, you can see this creature floating in the water, and it seems to be slapping its tentacles on the side of the boat like it's trying to grab it, but it's having trouble grabbing it. As you see a young kraken.
I would then change it. To,
Oh, it's just a little guy.
He's like reaching up to the side of the boat, but it's too tall for him to even get up there.
Linnea would like to cast like not cast. Linnea would like to try to intimidate it.
hey guys, that's a little one. Wouldn't its mom be in the area?
Go ahead and roll me an intimidation and tell me how you do it.
Is it an evil creature?
Yes.
Cool, I get advantage. Linnea wants to cause she's had it triggered off. She wants to activate her halo and just like look down at the water with her spear and like basically just like channel her like meanest like I swear to God I'll cut your tentacles off look.
Roll intimidation.
So basically, a mom.
Fuck,
whenever
okay,
she
I got a
sees Gareth
14.
and I about to do something.
Damn it.
Can afford to.
I have a +6 too.
You know what? Session inspiration. That was cool.
Oh god, please, please, please.
You gotta get that.
Fuck, it's a 2! It's an 8!
God damn it.
Oh, bitch. Why does this happen to me?
It is not intimidated by
I will
you
give
as it
my
continues
session
to do this.
inspiration.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
please, please, please. There we go, 24.
24. It continues
Better.
to as it's doing like each tentacle on the ship as it like wants to climb and then just falls back down, and you give it this really, really angry look. It looks at you with its big red eyes, and it seems to like go back a bit as it descends back down into the water.
We need to go now.
We gotta gas this thing.
We need to go.
Hazel, is this boat capable of rowing?
From the sheer size of it, no. You don't have enough people.
There is a way. I can turn into a giant whale for an hour.
Oh, well, that's... I don't think we need you to do it for necessarily a whole hour.
If we can
But-
if we can get away from the scene, it should. My concern is I just scared the shit out of it. It might go get its mother.
You hear a sound echoing through the ocean as it goes.
We need to go now. We need to go. We need to go now.
As the water turns completely black.
God damn it.
You hear the sound of wood being crushed. And you hear something off of the starboard side sounds like water rushing off of a waterfall. As rising up out of the water
Is the water black now?
is a crack.
Yeah.
Oh, biscuits and gravy!
Who's ready for some initiative?
Can we fight a kraken?
Can we? I don't know.
I don't know, guys.
All right, I guess I'm not doing that. What I was gonna do.
Let's do some initiative, everybody.
Why did we go in the water? Why did we go in the water? Why did we go?
What?
Why did we go in the water?
We got this. I have a plan.
Uh-huh.
You've had enough plans.
Oh.
Right?
Yo, this is so
Oh.
fucked. We're fucked. We're so fucked.
Well, we made sure that Linnea is in the bottom of the initiative, though.
Yeah, you know, that's the bright side. Work, at least.
Shit, I didn't cast
That's
Gift of
that's a
Alacrity.
12 for me.
All right.
Hey, 14.
You're
Finally.
still invisible, though, right, Gary?
No, he's not.
Oh.
Because of the elemental.
I don't know what language this dude speaks. I know they can speak, but I don't know what language it speaks.
Probably primordial. Sorry,
No,
that's
probably.
picky.
I think it's abyssal.
I would like to say no harm in all 4 languages I know. Just we mean no harm in Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Sylvan, and see if he speaks any of those.
Wow, these are some really low initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Except for
Ooh.
Jade. Jade was alright.
Yeah,
And
Jade.
Brillow's was alright too.
Gareth was good.
So I get
Yeah,
to
Gareth got a
do
20.
damage, right?
As long as I'm
No,
above
my,
someone, we're
my
fine.
second one. That was the second one it rolled for some reason.
Okay, what was the first
We
one?
go
again?
to 9.
It
Nine.
is 14
14.
total.
Oh, then we go off of Dex. So what's your Dex score?
My deck score +1.
Yeah.
You're probably higher than me.
Yeah, I'm going first.
Yeah, once Gareth adds it in, it will automatically adjust it. And we do need to add Gareth's water elemental into the fight as well.
Oh, Stonks too.
Yeah.
Make sure to roll for Stonks.
And Stunts.
Sorry, what is it? Exclamation mark, join.
Exclamation mark I space join space dash P space the number that you rolled.
Yeah, I'm just screaming no harm in all the
Guys, I think
languages I know.
Stonks got first in initiative.
Huh?
I think Stonks got first in initiative. We got a 19 with a little advantage.
That's my
There
boy.
you go.
That's my boy. He crit.
Always
Oh,
know
president,
that Stonks
honestly.
is the fastest.
Why? Oh my god. Why did we
Wait
go
a
in the water? Why did we go in the water?
Because
Hey,
there
Lin-
was treasure.
So we got bad news, Linnea. Stonks is first, correct?
Yeah.
And the Kraken's in the water, right?
Yeah.
And Stonks is melee?
Yeah, he's useless, I know.
No. He's gonna make himself not useless.
I control him, so I won't yeet him into the water.
You hear the Kraken beginning to speak out loud. It speaks
Do
the
you mean-
same thing 4 different times before initiative starts.
Okay.
Do we recognize the languages?
Also, do you mean in our heads? Because don't Krakens only speak telepathy?
Yes.
'Kay.
Actually, yeah, so it's all telepathy, but you hear 3 things. I know Irk speaks one of these. It says at the same time in Abyssal, Celestial,
I understand.
Infernal, and Primordial.
I speak Celestial.
And I know Irk speaks Primordial. Does anyone else speak any of those other languages?
I speak Orc.
I speak Abyssal.
I speak Common. Is it speaking in Thieves' Cant?
Unfortunately, it can't do sign language with tentacles.
Yes, you can. I've
Yes,
seen
you
it
can.
I
animated.
mean, isn't a tentacle just like a long finger?
Have you
Guys, I've
have you
seen Assassination Classroom. I
have
know
you
it
not
works.
heard of KSL Kraken Sign Language?
Have you not
I have
heard
not.
the bird?
Well, that's how the engineers
Bird's the word.
But yeah, I speak Abyssal as well. So,
So that means everyone, I
But
believe,
Gareth.
but Gareth and Jade understand it. Because Jade doesn't speak any of those languages either.
Neat.
Oh, great. So everyone except the first people to act.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Lovely.
so it calls out and says,
You have stolen something from my son. Return it, and you will be spared.
Linnea's looking aggressively for where the chest is.
Stonks gets to go first.
Stonks! The chest! Throw it in the water! Chest! Water! Now!
Stonks looks around. Goes, chest?
Where's the chest?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Treasure chest, Stonks! Treasure chest!
you ever
Treasure
seen a
chest.
treasure- Has he ever
He
seen
looks-
one before?
He has, but he looks over, and I believe the watermelon. No, Garrett still has it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he see it?
Yeah. He looks over to it, and he goes, treasure chest.
In water! Now!
10,
Oh
15,
no.
20,
I think I know what he's gonna do.
25. He runs
Throw
over.
it! Do not jump with it! You throw it! You
Gareth, you and Stonks need to make a contested grapple check, or he throws you into the ocean.
This is not good.
Oh no. Do you want to roll for Stonks? Because I can't figure out how bots work.
Wait,
got
so
it.
if he succeeds on the grapple, he gets
He's
thrown.
eating Gareth into the ocean with
With-
them holding the chest.
With the chest, that's fine.
Yeah, wait.
Wait, kid?
wait.
Gareth always be willing to let go. You can always.
Yeah,
kind of
Gareth,
grab, like,
Gareth
hand
can
and
let go.
Can't
right?
Gareth let go of the chest?
Well, let me ask the
Gareth
question.
can also
yes.
like Misty Step
Gareth.
and like teleport and
Do you
stuff.
want to let go?
Gareth, do you want to let go?
Of the chest?
We're not playing
Yeah.
this
I
game.
almost killed
We're
myself
not.
to get
We're
this
not
chest.
playing this game. That chest is going in the water. We're not doing this. We're not fighting a kraken. We will die. We're throwing the chest
Alright.
back.
Let's do this, Gareth.
Can I
What's
do
up?
an acrobatics check to evade him?
Yes, because it's contested against you. You get the choice of acrobatics or athletics.
Do you How heavy is the chest?
It is filled with a lot of water, so it's a little bit
Too fucking
heavier.
heavy.
It's pretty heavy. So like, could Gareth conceivably lift it?
No.
We'll
Hey,
see.
It's a good question. That's a
Yes.
good question.
Stonks got a 9.
Stonks. No.
Gareth got a 12.
Yo.
As he
Yeah,
goes to
Linnea- Linnea,
get
do
you into his
do
horns.
Session inspiration.
No, I have an idea. Don't worry. I have an idea. Don't worry.
as he goes to get you in your horns, so he can like throw you into the ocean. I'm doing something so evil right now.
Yeah.
He misses you and gets Jade instead.
No, that makes no sense. It wasn't in that one. DM, no, that makes do not make my elk kill someone, please. Please don't make my elk kill
Don't worry,
someone.
they can run up. They can run up the boat.
That is true. I could run up the boat.
Please don't make my elk kill someone. I'm begging.
They have a climbing speed. It's okay.
Please
They don't even need a climbing speed. They ignore it.
I have better than climbing speed. I have
Second story.
where is it called?
All right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's not a 1,
hold
I
on.
won't do it.
Thank God. Oh God, I'm so scared.
But I will make Stonks think he succeeded as he turns around and goes, Stonks tried. Stonks succeeds. As he did not succeed.
Oh, Stonks.
At
Gareth,
the end of his
I
turn.
swear to all that is holy, throw
Gareth,
the
it's your
chest
turn.
over the side.
Gareth pulls a Mickey Mouse like in the newer cartoons where he holds it, closes his hands together, and it just disappears.
Miska, Muska,
Mickey Mouse. If we attack the Kraken, we are all going to die.
What do you do, Gareth?
Oh, It's a good thing Irk's last, though.
I'm going to give an order to my
Wait a minute. How did
water
you go
elemental.
before me?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Jade should be going before me.
Should
If we
I?
both rolled 14.
But don't you have higher modifiers?
I have a +4.
Gareth has like a plus already.
Oh, I have a +6 because of my intelligence is added.
Oh, that
So
makes
Gareth
sense.
would go first.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so gross, but props.
All right. I'm gonna give the order for my water elemental, who is going to basically run and dive into the water and approach the Kraken. And now I'm going to do a measurement.
Gareth, this thing looks really scary.
It dives into the water. Did you give it the chest or you did not give it the chest?
I did not give it the chest. I still have the chest.
So it dives into the water after moving 30 feet on land. What's its movement speed on land?
Its movement speed is 30 on land and
Okay, so
90
that
in the
means-
water.
So that means it's used all of its movement then. So that means on your next turn then it will it'll begin to approach the Kraken. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm debating whether or not I want to launch a fireball at it. Is
Yeah.
it appearing out of the water?
We're gonna die.
Oh yeah, it is well above the ship, so
We're gonna
you can
die.
visibly see it.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
We
We're gonna
can
die.
take it.
No, we're gonna die. No, we're
We can take
we're
it.
gonna die.
can take
No, we're dead. No, we're very dead if we fight this. We are so beyond dead if we fight this. Oh god.
I have inspiration. We can take it.
We're gonna die. We're
Yeah, fuck it.
So, guys, I'm thinking for my next character, I'm gonna have Jade's dad be in the setting.
I was thinking Ainsling actually.
We just killed him, actually.
Trying to find Linnea.
Garrett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You know what? Gareth is going to launch a fireball at it,
Okay.
landing right there in the middle of it, so it basically just engulfs it, misses the boat and everything.
You
So
know,
that's
if
a
I'm,
DC 18.
if I'm not
Isn't the
wrong,
Dex save.
fireball 120 feet away? Only?
No, it's 150 feet fireball.
these guys are harder to fight than dragons, but you know, we're fighting them. You know, why not?
This
Why
is
not?
gonna test your grit.
No, this is gonna kill the party. What are you talking about? This is gonna kill the party.
I mean, even if it was only 120 feet, he could still get it without hitting.
Here we go.
Do it. I want to see it.
We're
Oh
so.
And it's
shit,
gotta
I
make a-
didn't do it in the thing. My bad.
Yeah, you gotta do the dex save.
It needs a deck save. Let me go ahead and do this.
18, sir.
So dead.
So,
don't
I'm
think we
glad
can
that
fight it.
Brillow's body is with Morthos right now.
Yeah, Brillow's fine. Brillo. Hey, there's women and children on board. Just want they are children
And
below
and
deck.
just saying that the creature already crushed part of the boat coming up.
Yeah.
So
I
we,
think we need to
are
fly.
already capsizing,
Yes.
by the way, Gareth.
We have to figure out how to get out of here, I think.
We need to throw the. We need to
need to
throw.
throw it
The,
back.
we need to throw it back. It cannot be that good, guys. It can't be that good.
It
Defend.
failed.
We don't even know
failed.
what's in it. We don't even.
Full 28 points of fire damage.
Jesus.
I don't think that tickles him. We're
It
s-
tickles
Kraken's
Gareth.
moniker again. KR1. Minus
Ah.
28.
Mm.
I feel sick.
You know what, guys? If we die here, I just want you all to know that you've been a lovely group,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
loved all your characters, except for Gareth, because he killed everyone.
So,
I'm just kidding. We love you, Gareth.
So recap, we've been here for 37 sessions.
Yep.
You're joined session on session like 3, right?
This is session 38. Gareth joined
So-
on session number, I believe, 3 or 4. No, he joined on session number 6, I believe. It was 3 sessions after you guys like got up
So-
up top.
32 times.
So he's been here for about 32 sessions, yeah.
Yep, yep.
Which is
Alright,
32
so I paid
weeks.
$544 for Gareth the Fireball Cracker.
God damn.
I love.
am the Great Flame. Gareth Waychild, if you know what is best for you, you will back off.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
he's
Flame,
a kraken.
you have chosen death.
Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're dead.
Gareth.
Oh, we're dead.
Okay, now we gotta commit.
We can't fight a kraken, guys. We
Anything
don't
else you
win
do on your
this.
turn, Gareth?
What?
No, we can do
All
this.
I hear is excuses, Linnea. I want to hear results.
You know,
That's so
no,
good.
no
You know,
other actions
I'm-
on my.
I'm following my oath. This is gonna get me hate from the party, but I'm following my oath. I gotta protect my people. That's my duty.
Well, protecting your people would be killing the Kraken.
No, protecting my people would be getting that chest overboard, and if he wants Gareth, guess he gets a snack. Guess he gets a snack.
Yes, he gets us.
You said there was nothing else on your turn, Gareth?
No, nothing else on my turn.
Okay. Jade, you're up.
I'm trying to remember what challenge rating Kraken is, and I know it's not good.
Before it's your turn, Jade, the Kraken's going to use a legendary action,
Oh,
and it's
Oh,
going to
yeah,
call
we're not
Lightning
fighting this
Storm.
lightning. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that. Sorry, we're not fighting it. We gotta run.
So, 3 bolts of lightning, each which strike a target that the Kraken can see within 120 feet of it. Target must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 4d10 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
3 of them, right?
Yep, 3 of them. So it's going to be
The only one out of range is.
Linnea. Yeah, Brillow's the only one out of range.
Why am I chosen? I died.
You're scared his boy.
What?
Yeah, Linnea,
Jesus
Irk,
fucked.
and Gareth are going to be the targets.
Oh,
So
biscuits.
how
and
fast
gravy.
at least Hazel's okay.
characters after this.
At least Hazel's okay.
Okay. I can take it.
This is how he died. This is
Yeah, Irk's fine. Irk
genuinely how he
survives.
died.
No, I'm not.
At least Stonky is just like doing the smart
I
thing.
got
and
a
laying
I
prone
got
right
a
now.
natural one. I'm so fucked.
And you're in metal armor, aren't you?
Oh, deck save.
So,
Next
well,
save.
it should automatically roll it once I target you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're gonna
Oh,
then
well,
my
then target us.
that's my natural one doesn't count. Oh.
It doesn't.
All
It's
right,
not
here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
All of you failed.
Can I- How much damage is that?
Wait, it doesn't do me.
That's fine.
It did not
Oh.
strike you. It was Linnea, Irk, and Gareth.
Wait, I think
Oh,
my dex save is lower than it should be. Hold on.
Your
It should
dex
be.
save-
No, I have a +0 to
Is it
dex.
the-
Never mind.
But you have the
But
plus
it's the
3, don't
aura.
you?
Is it a save?
It is a save.
Yeah, it's a
But
+3.
they added +3.
That's correct. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
we
cool,
were able to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that
we
worked
figured it
out.
out.
It looked like the aura is being added, so we figured that out.
Okay. Oh, the DC is 23, guys. Never mind.
Yeah, no, we're fucked.
Yeah,
You needed an
we wouldn't
extra
have made
20.
that.
So everyone took their damage already. Each of you took 22 hit points of lightning damage.
Fuck.
All right, Jade, you're up.
Does it have
Yeah, thanks, DM.
You're
Is Gareth still holding the case?
Yeah.
It's kind of on the ground. Because I had to use both hands to cast Fireball.
Oh, that's fair.
Where is it? Like just like here, kind of.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
it's
it'd be
right.
kinda like
It would be
between us.
like right in front of him, or like in between you guys with Hazel, like between you and Hazel, I guess.
So while Gareth's being electrocuted, I'm just gonna, as my action, grab the chest, yell, "Sorry, Gareth," and then chuck it over the side of the boat.
Yeah, you won't need strength or anything for that.
To the
I
Kraken!
just-
To the Kraken! To the Kraken! Kraken
It's
side
in
me!
the ocean, guys. It's still, she can pick it up, all right? She can pick it up.
Gareth, this is
Right.
wonderful.
And then
We
after
didn't
I
see what
chuck
was in it.
the chest into the ocean, I'm gonna run back to Gareth and use fast hands heal as my bonus action.
How much do you heal
So,
Gareth?
You get
found out
1d6 plus 4 plus. What's your maximum number of hit dice? 8. So, because we're all level 8, so 1d6 plus 4. Sorry, I rolled in D&D Beyond, but that's 9 plus 8. 17.
So that would be 17.
17 HP back to Gareth, and you can't be healed with my healer's kit until the next short or long rest. Also, I have to mark down one of my uses for the healer's kit.
Gareth plus 17. Gareth, you should have 45 and 50 of your hit points.
Yep.
What is that? I'm so
and
afraid.
Is that the end of your turn, Jade?
I mean, I'll say in common because it's the only thing I know is just the chest is overboard. We're sorry.
Cool. Linnea
Linnea, you're up.
Linnea's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then she's gonna face step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna face up there, and she's gonna put up her hands, and in Celestial, she's gonna say, "Please, we did not mean any harm. My companion was being foolish. Let me heal you and we can forget about this. I apologize for any disrespect. Please, there are women and children on board. We did not mean to upset you or your child."
Roll me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Advantage?
Is he evil? Is he evil? It doesn't matter.
He is evil.
It doesn't matter. I don't get that disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get it with persuasion.
Okay, that's a 22.
With disadvantage? Wow, that's pretty good.
I rolled a 19 and a 16.
Dang.
Damn. Good rolls.
Linnea is scared.
Linnea,
Do you want to
is
slap a boot
scared.
of luck on that for good measure?
Yeah, slam that boon of luck.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll slap a boon of luck on that. Where's the D10? Where's the D10? Give me a good one. Give me a 10.
You
I-
got them scared, DM.
That's a 1. Neat. It's a 1.
That's the
23.
idea.
23 is good.
That's
23
the
is
idea.
23. What do you think about the 23?
Can I? No, I can't.
Huh?
The Kraken sits there for a minute as the tentacles that were beginning to wrap around the boat begin to loosen as they slowly begin to make their way back into the water. The Kraken speaks to you only, Linnea, in Celestial.
Uh-huh.
It says,
You have returned the chest. But you still attack me. Therefore, compensation must be upheld. You must provide to me 10 sacrifices, or I will not cease. You have 5 minutes.
Linnea's just gonna nod and say, "All right," in Celestial.
what
Did-
do you do?
Linnea's going to quickly run over to Gareth.
Can't we throw the
Um,
dead guys overboard?
So we're going to
We already threw the
I already
dead guys
donated.
over.
Oh, all
I
right.
already donated.
gonna go ahead
Got a death.
end combat as combat is no longer initiated.
Wait, sorry. Did we throw the dead guys over?
Before I say anything else, can I say,
I-
can I say, will
think
you
so,
take,
yeah.
can I say, will you take the caster as 10 sacrifices?
All right, because this is like a obviously a PvP thing. We want to make sure that this is something all parties are okay with. with it obviously being role play and stuff like that, because we don't want to go into territory where we're gonna start.
Absolutely. If Garrett's not cool with it, I won't even ask that. I just like, I'm thinking as Linnea, she won't sacrifice the centaurs, not unless it's the last thing she can do. If she finds
we
a
want to
way...
make sure you're okay with something like this, Gareth, if Linnea is to go forward with
Who
it.
says we have to sacrifice the centaurs? There are still crewmates aboard.
I'm just...
correct.
That's true. There are crewmates.
Linnea doesn't want to sacrifice anyone who hasn't done anything wrong.
So we just want to make sure that if Linnea approaches you with that, Gareth, are you like, okay. We just wanted to make sure. So then I'm going to go ahead and change the music here a little bit. We're going to go to this. Linnea.
Yeah?
You have 5 minutes.
Cool.
I'm starting a timer on my phone right now.
Cool.
Okay. Linnea, what's the deal? Why is he still here?
Dim, I didn't ask the
Throw off
question,
the
correct?
chest.
Oh, you did ask the question. You asked it to the Kraken.
Yes. Did it say anything?
It looks over to the caster and looks back to you and says,
I will count the caster as half of your sacrifices.
Okay. Linnea's gonna walk over with like the coldest expression on her face and just go, we have 5 minutes. He needs either 10 sacrifices or 5 in Gareth. Otherwise,
I would say at this point, all of you are probably gathered together.
Otherwise, he is going to kill us and everyone on this ship.
What does he want us to sacrifice?
People.
Did he say that?
Yes, I understood. His meaning was clear.
I asked him in Abyssal. Hey, just making sure, you want 10 people, right? Or Gareth
That
at
is
5?
correct, tasty-looking squirrel.
I was hoping we could just send him 10 packs of rations and be like, alright.
So, I guess
That's
today...
the Irk brain.
I guess, I did speak to the God of Death today, guys. He said I was gonna meet him real soon.
No, we're not gonna throw you, Brillow. And we're also not throwing Gareth.
What are we gonna do? Select 10 crewmates and go, good knowing you. They've done nothing.
Yeah, kind of.
Why did we fight the Kraken? We just needed to give him his chest back.
Stop fighting!
The
Hazel steps forward.
The Kraken attacked the boat.
Gareth, not a word out of you.
Why not a word out of me?
You attacked
You're
him.
talking about my life.
You attacked him.
Yes, I attacked him.
Silence, all of you, silence. I will be one of the sacrifices.
Hazel.
No, you're too hot.
Jade,
Hazel, your knowledge.
Hold on. I'm pausing the timer for that. Jade, I'm giving you an inspiration. Oh, that was good. That was so quick-witted. I loved that.
A bad joke told at a great timing is better than a good joke told poorly.
Oh, that was good. All right, I'm restarting the timer.
Okay. Hazel, your knowledge of the centaurs, it's too detailed. You know where they are. You know the details of your trade routes.
Yes. But the life of the centaurs is worth much more than that. And I know my fellow crewmate who's on board here would agree the same. Both of us will sacrifice ourselves, leaving only 8 remaining.
No, Hazel. Do you know
How
if
many
any
crew
other
members are on board?
50.
Do you know if any of the crew members would agree to this? For the good of the
Donks
ship?
looks over and goes, "What's that? What do you say? Really? You want to?" He looks over. Stonky says he'll do it too.
Monkey's trying to eat the floor of the ship.
I think Stonks is just trying to throw him under the bus.
Hazel,
Yeah,
Hazel,
we know.
He wants to be the only.
how many of the
sentient
crew would
animal on
agree?
Agree?
I don't
Die?
believe
There's no one who would agree to die.
any would agree in their right mind to just sacrifice themselves, but I can talk to them if you can get us some more time.
I'm gonna go to the side of the ship
We
and talk in Celestial and say, We are trying to find willing sacrifices. Can you please give us 15 minutes? I understand this is asking a lot for the disrespect we've shown you, but we'd rather throw over people who are willing to sacrifice their lives for the good of the ship than throw over people who have no idea what they are going into.
Roll me a persuasion.
Somebody give me advantage. Just somebody has. Please say somebody has percent. Like, please, somebody.
I already used mine.
I can't give
No,
you.
no, not session. Somebody help me.
I
You want
don't
to help
can't.
action.
Like,
Persuasion.
there's no way I don't know how to. I can't talk to him,
Okay,
so
please.
I can't help.
The water
Oh,
elemental is
that
actively
is-
trying to wrestle one of the tentacles.
that
'cause
is
it's still following.
That
the
is a
command.
natural one.
Do I have
That's
advantage?
perception.
Oh, that's perception. Never mind. It's not natural one.
Yeah, we need persuasion.
I picked the one run. I'm so silly.
Yeah,
That is a nat. That is a
24.
24. That's 24. That was a nat 20. I misread that. 24.
Nat 18.
Nat
He
18.
says,
You get 10 minutes.
Linnea is going
For
to.
every minute over, I kill one of them.
Linnea's gonna look at Hazel and go to the crew now. And Linnea's gonna run down to the centaurs as fast as she can.
you have 10 minutes, and for every minute over, he will kill a crewmate. He will kill one of the people on board.
Cool. I'm gonna set a
Okay.
timer. I can't set a timer on my phone, but I can.
I've already got the timer going.
I know, but I want to know. I need to know, DM. I need to know.
So, quick question, Gareth.
Yes.
When you saw this giant creature come up from the bottom of the water and already part of the boat you could hear got damaged, I was just wondering,
Yes.
why did you think throwing a fireball at it was a good idea?
Because I had no idea what its intentions were.
Ah,
So I
But you-
thought
Well,
offense
It was
is the best
saying
defense.
something.
the
It's what-
intention was for us to return the chest to the water. I think that was a pretty clear intention.
A reminder
Well,
that we.
nobody conveyed that to me. I
Linnea did in
not
fact. Linnea did in fact convey that. She did in fact.
Did
I would
Linnea
say
actually
that-
said that?
She
No,
literally
because it
yelled,
was-
"Put the chest back in the water." It's what he wants. She's like, "Put the chest in the water."
But if you have the Linnea was down here, the Kraken is busting everything over in this direction.
Which is fair, and with it being in the middle of combat, there's a chance he could be in the middle of doing what he was doing with you saying that actively.
Uh-huh.
There's
Uh-huh.
absolutely every reasonable expectation that Jade could have heard Linnea and that Gareth didn't. Even like with combat and all of the other factors, like
Oh yeah,
just
anything's
happens,
possible.
Like
But I
it's
believe-
super
I
possible.
believe we should let Linnea roleplay a little bit. That way, time doesn't run out.
Yeah, please, please.
I'm gonna. I'm
I
Alright,
wish I
Linnea.
had mass suggestion.
You run down below the ship. The centaurs seem to be very, very worried, along with the other crewmate that are still alive. They look to you and they say, "What's going on up top?
I don't have time to
The, por-
explain.
the portholes have gone dark."
I don't have time to
and-
explain. One of our party members is a blithering idiot and attacked a Kraken. He is threatening to kill us all and destroy this ship unless we give him 10 sacrifices.
They begin to look around at each other. A few of the centaurs go, "Take the humans. They took us from our home. Why not rip them away from theirs?"
We are asking any who are willing. If there are none willing, then I'll go myself.
They say, You shouldn't have to. You sacrificed yourself for us already. I think it's their turn to sacrifice themselves for us." As some of the centaurs begin to get riled up, and the humans look a little worried, and they go, "No, we're here just trying to pilot the ship. We're
Calm!
just trying to follow orders."
Calm! And then Sylvan, she says common too. She just go back and forth between Sylvan and then like common.
They
We
begin
have-
to calm down.
We have time for this later. I agree. This is not fair. I came to ask. That is all I will do. You do not have to say yes. I'm not trying to push you. But we have 6 minutes until he starts killing people. If any are willing, let me know now. If not, we will find another way.
There's silence for a bit until you see one of the elders of the centaurs step forward. This is the one that you saw in the crate, who originally saw you back at Kotub. He says, I offer myself. Another centaur steps up with him, another one of the elders. And she says, I too offer my life. One of the humans actually steps up and says, I've been in servitude most of my life and have known nothing else. But if this is to save the ones I've grown close with, then I offer myself as well. And you notice more and more people begin to step up until you have about 25 people offering. That is a mixture of humans and centaurs.
I have to ask if you're sure. I cannot do this. I don't want to, but we have no choice.
The elder turns around and says, listen to me now. Elmtemper here, whether you are centaur-born or human-born, she is here to save us all. Us elders have had a long and glorious life, and we've done our parts. It is time for us to return the favors so the younglings can continue to thrive. As you now have 10 elders, half centaur, half human, 5 and 5. And they step forward and say, we agree as sacrifices to allow the rest a long and fruitful life.
You have in my heart that I am truly sorry. And I wish this
You have nothing to be sorry for, young one. Just continue the redemption of our people. Free us. And looking over to the humans, maybe not all of them are as terrible as we originally thought.
I have met some of the kindest people I know on this journey, and some of them have been centaur, and some of them have been human. We're not so different.
Please, lead the way up top.
And Linnea's gonna walk up with the sacrifices.
As you begin to
already
walk
have
up,
the 10?
Yeah.
You have the 10. Of course, no one else knows this yet, as I feel like a lot of people on top are still going to be like arguing.
Well, I typed in what I was telling Hazel, but
yeah, and Hazel said understood and was like trying to gather things together.
Right.
Before I leave, I'm also gonna say to some of the like older like centaurs, say, find Hazel, tell her she doesn't need to be concerned anymore, and look for what damages that need to be repaired on the ship so that we don't sink.
As you say that, Hazel actually begins to look at you as she was walking below deck. She says, what is this? What do you have 10 people?
Yes.
She looks, says, I understand. I'll begin repairs on the ship immediately.
Thank you.
She doesn't make eye contact with you as she's like actively just looking down to the ground.
Guys, you lost me my girlfriend.
How did I lose
Flips table. That's what I'm upset about.
Man. I helped you get her.
No, this is not her being upset with you. This is her more of
Guilty.
We're letting these people die kind of thing. So you walk the 10 onto the top of the ship.
She's gonna really quickly say like a death ritual for them, basically like a mourning ritual. She only knows the one from the Feywild, so she says that for both the humans and the centaurs, and then she just says, "May the stars protect you."
And may the moon be your guide.
And then
I also...
Go ahead, Brittle.
Oh, I only have like 2 gold coins.
Yes, I'll take gold coins out of my bag and give 2 to each person.
They ask, what are these for?
So you
And the
may
humans speak up, and they say, this is to allow us to pass on from the ferrymen to our afterlives.
This makes it so that you don't get stranded on a beach for 100 years.
The centaurs just kind of chuckle and go, very well.
so another 20
You
gold
watch-
pieces.
You watch as the
Easy.
humans, the centaurs line up next to each other as centaur, human, and they grasp arms together. And they yell out to the kraken that's looking over them. Hear us, you foul beast. We offer our lives to you. In return, you will leave everyone on this ship alone and not return to bother them. Do you understand?
And Linnea will translate it into Celestial just in case he doesn't understand Common, because I have no idea.
He does not understand Common.
Linnea translates it into
He's
Celestial.
just like, oh, hey, they're here. Yum.
Dinner!
The timer had 10 seconds left.
This is my nightmare.
I also give like 2 of them my last psychedelic mushrooms.
Which ones?
Whichever one's willing to take them. At least if they're gonna go down, they're gonna go down on a trip.
I'm having a great time.
Okay, that might be worse.
This might be actually
All of them,
considering-
all of them deny, as they pretty much give you the same thing, saying like, we would prefer to go down full, knowing well where we are heading.
All right, Brillow's not gonna be able to handle this. He's gonna take one of them then.
That makes sense, actually. Wait, Brillo, you don't have any of your items on
Oh
you. You're in your
fuck, that's
scroll
right.
phone.
I can't even get the gold either. God damn
It's
it.
okay. I give
Yeah,
the gold.
you
I give the gold. I give the gold. You're good.
You
You're
can give
good.
him a great berry.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't even have weapons. You have your fire seed. That's about it.
Can I at least give them their last meal by each giving them a good berry?
Sure.
They don't
They
die
each have-
hungry.
You have a great berry. All of you step back. That does include Hazel. And Gareth, not you, Gareth, but the Gareth
Gareth.
from below deck comes up.
Forgot there were 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and add him on here, though.
Linnea's fully just on her like knees, however a horse would be on their knees, and
She's on her hooves.
she's on her hooves,
Sure.
but like she's
Hackles.
like you know like how like horses can like bend their legs underneath them. She's just fallen like to like her like legs and just is just looking down in shame.
Ooh, he big.
Oh, he big.
Isn't that what I want? There we go.
Big man, big man. Linnea's also gonna look at Gareth and say, "Call your elemental off before it pisses him off further."
You see it just gripping onto one of the tentacles. It's just being flung around, but it's not doing anything other than that.
Gareth will drop concentration.
You no longer have control over it. Now it is a wild elemental.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
That probably runs from a kraken, right?
Yeah, it sees the kraken and then just jumps in the water like, I'm getting the hell
The
out of here.
fuck this shit, I'm out.
And it just dives deeper into the water.
Oh. Wait,
You watch as the
Least it's obvious.
kraken's tentacle.
doesn't it take the material component with it that was used for summoning the elemental?
There was no material component. It was from the staff.
Oh, that's good.
But you watch as the tentacle comes up onto the ship and wraps around all 10 of them, and you hear as they all begin to get squeezed as he lifts them up into the air.
Bye, Gareth.
What?
You see his so Gareth and Hazel are
Yeah,
not
Gareth,
a part
they
of the
didn't go with them.
sacrifices.
It was all the
No, I
elders.
understand. It's just that I thought that I saw Gareth
Right.
like jump like 20 squares.
You watch its toothy maw just open wide as it lifts all of the people above them. And for those of you who do look, or for those of you who don't look, all you hear is the sound of screaming and then the sound of crunching bones as they are being mashed down into a fine paste
look at
shredded to
this
bits until they slide down the gullet of the Kraken.
Linnea
The
watch.
Kraken-
Linnea forces herself to watch.
The Kraken speaks up and says,
Thank you for the meal.
as it descends back into the water, disappearing into the dark depths, taking the blackened water with it.
Linnea will take a moment and just look out on the water, stand, and then say to Hazel and to Gareth and go, get the boat moving.
There's a problem with that. The
What?
captain's still unconscious?
He's the only one who knows how to drive the boat, correct?
Yes. I believe you sail a boat. I don't think you drive it.
She has like a very small smile, and she goes, I will see to him. Gareth, I need you to... Your spell on the captain, I need you to continue it, please.
Let the captain rest. Grab a rope.
You're not chasing them. You're not chasing that beast.
I am not chasing the beast. Grab a rope.
What do you want to do then?
Please.
Before we do anything, and you have another
I-
plan, tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to tow the boat.
Hazel, is the boat in a position that it can be towed, or will it destroy the hull?
I mean, technically it could be towed.
We are quite powerful casters. We should be able to... What are Stonks and Stonky doing? Stop them right now. I swear, they're gonna get... I'm tying them to something in like 5 minutes.
Stonks was actively pushing Stonky off of the boat.
Oh, I thought they were making out.
Oh god, ew. Elk
He
donkey
looks
hybrid.
And they
After he
were
gets
both
caught, he
bold.
says, maybe Kraken wants 11 sacrifices?
No, Stonks, stop.
No, hold on. I
He's
think we should hear him out on this.
He steps away. He just starts chewing on the side of the boat out of frustration.
Honestly, though, genuinely, we could have had 9 actual sentient sacrifices and Stonky. We could have done that.
Hey,
Yeah,
was
we
an
could
option.
have.
I paid for Stonky and copper.
So you're saying that's
I paid for him in copper.
I would say that Eddie Murphy is worth more than maybe other Gareth.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding now.
Here's Gareth now.
Yep.
He's a... Wait, did you just go to Google Images and pull a humpback?
Even better, I just went through Roll20's free tokens and pulled that out.
That's amazing. I love that. What a excellent way.
It was just lying on the ground. Like,
Here we go. This is
as
is
if
for
he
you guys.
was on actually a bad trip.
There we go. I named him.
Well, Gareth.
Whaleth.
Well,
Whale. Wareth. Sick. Yeah, I throw a rope down and, as best I can, attach it in a way that should properly tow a boat. I'll have Hazel help me.
With that, Gareth, you begin to tow the boat. How long does this last for? It's like an hour.
An hour.
that should be long
Like-
enough till like the
Cap-
wind picks up again.
Yeah, and the captain hope. Well, we need the captain and the sail ship is the issue.
Well,
Yeah.
we also need him like under our control.
We need him under our control. If he's not
So
under our
you
control,
guys are
he
going
may
to get
do
a
something.
short rest with this hour, minus Gareth, obviously. If anyone needs it.
Yeah.
What's the HP looking at? Because I can do some healing before we do short rests.
Linnea
Ew,
won't let
how are you
Linnea
looking?
Linnea won't let you heal her.
No, I don't
She
care.
will not let you.
It's like, see these scars.
Hazel?
You want to know how I got these scars?
You want to know how I got these?
My
scars?
wizard is a moron.
We had a wizard in the party. named
Oh my
Gareth.
goodness, Gareth! What a luscious looking whale.
Did he change again?
He sent me one. I'm using this one instead.
I'm not ready
This
for this
terrifies me. I'm not. I'm so scared.
This is such a luscious looking whale. You guys are
thing.
gonna
Dude,
love
I'm like
this.
coming back from sobbing. Like I was. Huh. Y'all, I was playing Life is Strange before this. That was not a good choice.
How would you do that?
There we go. The luscious whale.
Wow, he's. I didn't know whales could grow hair, but he's kind of pulling it. This whale kind of. Damn, bro. Okay. Book 3 protagonist.
Don't.
Oh, that was.
Oh, fuck are you into, Jade?
I was gonna say what?
It's the book 3 protag.
Well, Jade's line in book 3 is literally, "He's a whale of a man."
He's a whale of a man.
I thought it was, oh god, it's so big.
No, it's
Oh,
it's
goodness.
Moby Dick.
What would you guys like to do during this kind of like short rest downtime ish for the hour?
I'm gonna heal the people who need healing, and if Linnea denies me, I'm just gonna call Hazel over.
Wow, snitching.
Hazel
Snitching.
comes over and says,
Over-
"Jade, is there something you need?"
Yeah, get Linnea to accept medical attention.
I cannot force her to do something she doesn't want.
Yeah, short rest.
And what makes you think I
Hazel-
would be able to?
She fancies you.
How do I put this in a way?
Linnea's a raging lesbian. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. She is, but you don't need to say that.
Well, she can't be a raging lesbian. She's not a barbarian.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
He's a lawful good lesbian.
She's a vengeful lesbian.
She's actually chaotic good lesbian, which I think is so correct.
Also, Gareth, you were like robotic, and your screen is gone. You were frozen with like an
That's
over
what
your
Gareth
mouth.
sounds like right now. Just.
But what do you say to her, Jade?
You have a way with words around Linnea. And I think that if you both talk to and also maybe adjusted.
Are you trying to tell her to show Linnea her cleavage to get her to heal? Are you
If you seduce her, being healed, I would greatly appreciate it. That's it. That's all I'm asking for.
I mean,
Really, she just needs companionship during this time.
but you've known her much longer than I. In fact, I believe you two were in a book together, were you not? Would you not be the more suitable companion to Mammy Girly?
What is this
Gareth fucking chokes.
I hope Gareth didn't die.
Gareth, you good,
But-
man?
Okay.
Gareth is gone.
I know, I'm just asking the
He
void.
probably restarted his computer.
Probably,
No, you
yeah.
killed him. That's what happened. You killed him with your line of questioning on reset.
But
No,
she says you. Would you not be better suited to talking to her since you've been with her much longer?
No. The book is misleading. The book is very misleading. The book was started as like a scientific research paper, and it kind of evolved past that. Look, you just need to trust me on this one, all right?
So, Linnea's not like this in the book at all.
Okay, stop it. The book.
I mean, are you interested in other things in the book? Like, what's the roll insight,
Uh,
Jade?
here's- Here's the thing, Hazel. All right. You know what?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna just show Linnea your titties so I can feel it.
No, no,
She looks at you, and she's like,
It
I'm
hits you,
sorry.
right? It hits you, right? Slaps you across the face.
what in the world?
Ugh.
You
If-
okay?
"This is the
Jade,
only time I'm
there.
gonna say this for this situation." But Jade, roll me a persuasion.
Oh boy.
Hey guys,
give
I'm never doing this again,
titty-
ever.
this,
Thank
you
God.
know, sometimes you play D&D, and sometimes
I
Oh,
get in
so-
trouble for throwing a fireball, but it's okay for Jade to talk.
is this
Uh,
is this sexual harassment? Because I'm thinking.
Dude, that's so real.
That
Hold on. What's
is-
disadvantage? Is it dash? Dis?
This poor girl.
This poor girl.
You don't even have to dash dis. It's just dis.
Can Linnea hear any of this, or is Linnea not
No,
here?
Linnea went.
Cool.
Linnea went to
I
below
rolled a
deck.
Linnea did.
20.
Linnea went to go check on the centaurs. Yeah.
I rolled a natural
rolled
20 and a 13. Or sorry, a 12, so +1. But it's a
Yeah, so
13.
13.
I gave my. I know you didn't say disadvantage, but I gave myself disadvantage.
Okay. She looks at you.
I have no
Eyebrow
words.
raises,
Mhm.
and she says, "I don't think Linnea sees me that way. I believe we're just friends."
Ooh, that's hard. That's harsh.
Ouch.
Um,
Ouch.
that was brutal.
Ouch.
Good job, Jade. Wingman.
Friend zone Linnea.
At least Linnea doesn't know. No, that's worse actually. I think.
See, that's worse than fireballing
I mean-
a kraken.
That's yeah.
It
did-
was worse than
She
fire.
did want to have
was, like, cringing.
soup, I believe, and we watched the stars together one of the nights. I thought that was just because she was interested in wayfinding.
No, it is. She is. I mean,
She's
people have.
very gay.
You know what, Hazel? Thank you for your help. I'm just gonna tranquilize her so I can operate.
She says, "Well, I mean, if you believe
I'll
what,
just go ahead
what
and
you
do that."
suggested me to do would work, like I said, she knows you much better, so I mean, it could be better coming from you."
I'll run it by her. Thank you, Hazel. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Hazel. I'm so sorry.
Says, "All right then," and she walks away. Like, what
Yeah,
the
that's
hell
fair.
did I just listen to?
Is
What's
this
that?
is this sexual harassment? Is there HR in D&D? I feel like this
Like
is
I
an
said-
HR
that.
violation.
Like I
That was
said, I'm
pretty
never having a performance rolled for that ever again. Ever.
Cool.
No,
This-
I'm probably just gonna like recuse myself.
You're like, show her your titties.
Show her your kid.
Throw in the titties. Hey guys. Just this is a TOS. This is TOS.
Yeah, that's fair.
We at God Killer Campaign respect women
This is true.
very much.
If you act like that in front of a
Yeah.
woman, you not only
Well-
deserve to get hit, but
Well,
are
none of
really
us
more.
here are. Well, none of us here are women. We
And
respect.
we definitely don't think that you should, in the very niche case that this is, after days after freeing a woman from
Correct.
slavery and then narrowly surviving a near-death event, suggests that she should sexually proposition herself to one of the people that freed her
in
from
order,
said captivity.
in order to heal that said
Yes.
person, we would
Yes.
never suggest that.
We
Consent's
would never,
important.
ever condone that.
Ever.
In any
And
sense.
remember, if a situation like that ever arises, equal rights means equal fights. You are allowed to report them to the authorities.
Report them to the authorities. Correct. Yes.
Or punch them in the face.
Punch. Yeah. No. If you know
That works too, but
If-
that can be assault as
that
well.
can be assault. So like maybe
Worth it.
just leave.
yeah, I agree.
For-
Either or.
In Orcish society, they do this all the time. They punch each other in the
Oh,
face.
yeah,
and
all
whoever
the
gets
time.
knocked out first.
I believe my
Question.
French fries don't have enough assault.
Do I see Hazel? Do I see Hazel later?
Oh, get blizzarded.
I would say so.
Cool. Linnea's gonna like wave at her and be like, I just want to apologize for what happened. I did not expect a Kraken to attack the ship. I have no words for you except I'm sorry.
No, you do not need to apologize, Linnea. You did nothing wrong. No one did anything wrong. No one was to know what would happen. In fact, if it were up to me, I would have gone down to get that chest all the same.
Linnea puts like a hand on her shoulder. Goes, and that is very noble of you. And the fact that you were willing to give your life for the people on this ship, you are a good person, Hazel.
And you are as well.
She gives like a little shoulder squeeze and then goes back to helping the centaurs with whatever she was doing.
Oh, by the way, before
Yes.
you leave,
Yes.
I believe Jade said she wanted to show you something, so you may want to see her in a little bit.
Oh? Any idea what?
I'm not sure, but she did say it may cheer you up.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
22?
Silvery
22.
barbs.
You can tell she's very awkward about it, but at the same time, she's like, she's trying to keep her composure because what she was asked was, she's a little shook from it. She's like, why would she ask that?
There's no relationship between Jade and I'm just clarifying. I know the books are confusing, and I don't know what she said to you. It seems she said something that might have, I'm gay, but I'm not gay for I mean, you know, I'm gonna go and talk to Jade. The books are not accurate, but they're not, they're fiction. They're fiction. They're fiction. There's not a relationship, between Jade and I. Whatever she, I don't know what conversation happened to lead you to ask me this, but I feel like you're trying to tell me to go, like, do something with Jade, and that is not something I'm interested in. We're friends. That's about it. I apologize. This is probably outrageously awkward for you, and I'm so sorry.
With that, do you just like walk away?
No, she just stands there awkwardly for a moment. Just, I'm so sorry.
Just stands there and is just like, yep.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. She like kind of grabs onto you, but like kind of like brings you in and like hugs you and rubs your back as much as she can. Obviously, with how tall you are, she's like, it's okay.
When I kind of bends out, she rubs her back too, like just like very like pat. She's like, and I hope you didn't misconstrue me taking you stargazing as like as anything like uncomfortable for you. I had a very nice time, but I'm not.
No, it was not uncomfortable at all.
It's very nice, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm making advances on you in a weird way. I apologize if that was. I'm so.
On a related note, I did file a restraining order against Jade.
She has like her cheek. I'm actually blushing. Her cheeks are like bright red, and she's like, I apologize. I apologize. This was completely unprofessional of me.
Stop. Listen.
I'm a girl.
You're very sweet. I believe your intentions are very well-meaning, and your feelings are welcomed.
I'm getting let down,
But
ladies and gentlemen.
I can't reciprocate them, and not for the reason you probably believe.
Hayes, you do not owe me an explanation at all.
No, and I need you to listen. I know you by name. There's someone in Ragbar who has mentioned you before, who has worked with us.
Her face just drops. She says, Aisling?
Yes.
She's my best friend from childhood.
She said that. There might be more there, but it's going to be complicated when you arrive.
I know you probably can't tell me much, but is she all right?
She's fine. But she's not the same Aisling as you probably remember. You just have to be ready. She gives you a kiss on the cheek. She says, I wish you well, Linnea. We will be in Ragbar soon. So, steel yourself. And just prepare for what's to come.
And you as well. Thank you for helping my people.
With that, she turns around and leaves.
You know, this is just the trope of, like, all lesbians know each other.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Thank you for that. I really needed a good break from heartbreak.
Would anyone else like to do anything for the next hour while Gareth is tugging on the boat? That is not an innuendo.
Brillow is just like flying on the mast.
I'm so glad we put up that warning.
The sexual
Like
content.
Brillow's enjoying the wind beneath his wings.
I wouldn't say enjoying is a good word. He's more just trying to keep himself just like occupied.
Distracted.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I wish I had shrooms.
Hey, Jade. Do you have any drugs on you in that medical bag?
No. Well, yes, but none that you're going to be able to use for recreational use.
That's up for you to know and for me to find out.
That's not how that works. I'm not letting you take drugs from my bag.
Gareth, what's going through your
Anywhere
character's
else?
head for this next hour?
That's a good question. Remorse.
Okay.
He is using pulling the boat as punishing himself.
Oh.
Do we hear like really sad whale noises?
Gareth, can you give us a sad whale noise?
Noises?
I don't even know how to make a whale noise.
You know, like the.
Yeah,
you know?
that's just so sad. Whale noises are just whale noises.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they go, ooh, I have depression.
Have you never watched Finding Nemo? It's a classic.
No, but I have actually saw
Remember this
whales.
scene.
I've also seen whales. Whales are super cool.
Not as cool as centaurs, but they're alright.
Dude, I saw some sick sea otters once. That was fun. Sea otters are little bastards up close.
They're really funny.
Yeah, so I guess we'll say an hour passes if no one else is really wanting to do anything. At this
I was gonna say I think Irk would be trying to repair the ship. I think he's very
Good one.
yeah. It's like I think in his mind right now, this is like the second fight that he's like lost in like a week, and he's not taking it well. So he's just throwing himself into the work and just trying to like, I don't know, forget about it or deal with it or somehow like pour his rage out onto the construction, the repairing of the boat, and just like leave it at that. And then I believe he also took a short rest.
Okay. While pulling the boat, Gareth, you see something swim in front of you.
This cocky little shit.
You see the young kraken floating in front of you as you are pulling the ship, and it's floating along with you.
Little bastard.
Kill it. I'm just kidding.
Please don't attack it. Please don't attack it. Please don't attack it. Oh, please.
It has the chest in its like tentacles as it's holding it.
That little bitch.
Oh, what a fucking bastard.
That is absolutely a middle school kraken, because that's the most middle school boy thing I've ever heard in my life. Just, ooh, I got your treasure chest.
Being an aquatic creature right now, it can speak to you telepathically.
If it gives us the chest, after all we gave, I'm gonna kill it.
Mr. Whale,
I'm gonna jump in the water and fist fight the kid.
I'm sorry for my mom overreacting.
Aww.
No, you really
Not
is from
aw.
middle school.
Not aw. My mom overreacted and killed 10 people. Oopsie.
I feel like we're
told-
understating how bad that is.
Honestly, it wasn't really about the chest, but the thing with the thing with the spear, it scared me, so I called mom. So I'm sorry. If you want the chest, you can have it. Mr. Whale?
Got disconnected.
Yeah. No, I'm still here.
Oh,
Gareth will slow the pulling of the boat slightly and look towards the young kraken.
And cast fireball.
Yeah, I wish I could. No. I can defeat a young kraken by myself. I can't cast anything.
Yeah, not in this form.
Not in whale form.
Oh my god, I killed my people.
He will open his mouth.
It swims over and it drops the chest into your mouth.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna hurt Linnea.
Well, I hope you have a good day. Be careful of the thing up there with the 4 legs. It's really, really scary.
As it swims back down into the depths.
Didn't know Linnea was so scary.
She was just trying to get it away from the ship.
She rolled a 23 intimidation.
Dude, if Gareth oh god. Oh, I'm about to have some more trauma. I can taste it.
Would Gareth feel when he's about to drop out of polymorph?
I would say so.
Okay. So as he's about to drop out of polymorph, he will basically do an about face and breach out of the water at the last second, landing onto the ship as human Gareth.
That's awesome.
Big.
That's
Holding the
cool.
chest.
I like that. That's cool. Let me go ahead and add your token back up here. Stonks sees you do that. And Stonks approaches you very quickly and says, Gareth, help me find the whale that disappeared. Begins to look around.
I believe it was at the tail end of the ship. Go take a look.
Stonks will try as he begins to book it towards the back of the ship.
that's such a strong stonks will try.
Gareth will drag the treasure chest forward.
Being up there, I would say Irk and Jade are currently helping with repairs on the ship at the front of it. So they see you with the chest. Kraken more like Karen. Oh, Jade and the Kraken had a lot in common then.
Oh man, yeah, they could have just talked it out.
Do not ask any questions about how I got the chest, for I will not answer them. But we have it. You laugh about
Brillow has had a mental break.
What the fuck is that Kraken with the
Oh, that is the best.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Oh my.
God.
I need to speak to your manager. I need 10 human sacrifices or I'm sinking the whole ship. Jesus Christ. Christmas.
It's so good.
Recording, lines up on Facebook, you know.
She posts on Yelp and she's like, 1 star. Gave me 10 human sacrifices, but some of them had horsehair. You know how that gets in your teeth? Ugh.
Oh,
That-
goodness.
honestly, I did not think it would be this funny because I just did this in like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
was really
good,
good.
though.
It's perfect. I love it.
If we, I mean, God forbid, but if we ever come back to this area of the sea, you need to use that as the token.
Actually, I might. I genuinely might.
Oh man.
Can Gareth open the chest?
Absolutely.
Alright. He's going to open it.
As you open it and the water comes flooding out, there's still a lot of water in it, and there seems to be what looks like a playing card sitting at the bottom of it.
Oh hell no.
I don't know what this means. What does a playing card mean?
I will examine the playing card.
You pull from the deck of many things willingly.
No shit! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
These are
Whoa!
Oh no.
The only card left in the deck. And you pull. Give me 1 second.
Oh god.
You didn't know?
The Fates.
What does that mean?
Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use the card's magic as soon as you draw the card or at any time before you die.
We can bring the orcs back.
Oh. You
You
get
could
a nuke
do-
whoopsie.
We could bring the orcs back.
Shit, that's right.
We'll bring the orcs back!
We don't know about this though. Only Gareth does.
Gareth will pocket the card.
Yeah.
And
I think so.
actually he's gonna put it in his bag of holding.
Okay. Your bag of holding is currently full because there's all the water.
Oh
in
yes,
there.
I've gotta dump the water.
You dump hundreds of pounds of water just out of your bag. This is easily almost 500 pounds of water that you're
I will
dumping
go
out
to
of
the
your
edge
bag.
of the boat and dump the water.
On the boat, sink the boat.
Oh my god.
The bag of holding, the only time where mass does leave the earth and it makes it lighter. But you dump 500 pounds of water out of your bag and you stand there for like 3 minutes as it's just pouring out of this small hole until you finally have enough room.
Is there anything else in the chest?
There is not.
Rolo's gonna go over to the chest. Damn, there was nothing in here.
Did
Crazy.
all that for naught.
Most people died for nothing.
I just realized the entire party is up there. The only one who doesn't know they have the chest is Linnea.
I thought Jade
That's
and Irk
true.
were still below deck. Or did we?
I said during the time you guys, since you were helping with repairs on the ship, you ended up making your way above deck.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
And
Linnea's
that's where Gareth had it.
purposely with the centaurs trying to like make sure everything's fine with them because she feels terrible for killing 5 of their people.
I think Gareth understands the consequences of the fates, especially all the time travel shenanigans you guys have had, because
We
this would
basically
be
did that. Yeah.
rewriting.
Kronos is gonna be like, who the I swear to God, you assholes!
No, you know, if we pull this
I
off,
told you.
we get the God Killer. He doesn't get to say shit.
We saved your life. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
And before Gareth restarts the event, and it brings us all the way back to the start of the campaign.
You all wake up in a labyrinth.
We wake up, back of the wagon, hands tied.
I mean,
Hey, you're finally awake.
no, it's so funny because if you think about it, Gareth could erase entire characters from the story. Like just for example, knowing my backstory, if he undid the event that killed my village, I wouldn't be here with you guys.
It's true.
So
I don't feel good, Mr. Waychild.
you just see.
You just tried to sacrifice my ass. Guess what?
Your backstory got changed, bitch.
Yes, backstory is now actually happy.
Does this also mean you
Shitter.
can,
Guess what? I'm undoing your trauma. Boom.
Boom.
wait, does this also mean he can just erase someone from existence by saying, like, hey, I retroactively make it so this person was never born? Like,
I guess, yeah.
kind of Thanos style.
Can he do that with the God Killer?
So just because he uses the card doesn't mean it will work.
Oh, right.
Bec-
Okay.
Because there are things at play that could be greater than just that magic, though that magic is incredibly powerful.
Fair.
So I'm guessing
It's the same. It's the same as using a spell scroll, pretty much.
I'd find it.
You could use it, and it doesn't do anything.
I'd find it incredibly funny to like yeet people to the other side of eternity. Like, just be like, your backstory changed, bitch. You're happy now. Haha.
Untraumas you.
Untraumas.
Good shit, Gareth.
I want to meme this
Yeah,
as untraumas your D&D character.
You know what? Fuck you. Untraumas your character.
Ah.
Gareth is just gonna always have this in his
Yeah.
in his pocket.
And none of us know.
That's so
yeah.
cool.
Brillow's gonna
Yeah.
cut his hand off, and Garrett's gonna say, "I wish Brillow never cut his hand off."
No, he's gonna say, "I wish Brillow never got cursed by the wild magic staff." So I cut off my hand and nothing
For
happened.
nothing, for not.
Man, I really wish Brillow was just a normal human.
He turns into a human. Human Brillow. Oh, cursed.
Oh, that's my fear.
Oh no, we already
That's
know
my-
what human
that's the
Brillow
Steven.
is.
Yeah, it's my fear.
No.
It's human Shrek, right?
Fever?
Fear. Fear.
Fear. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed.
What is this, a
That's
Michael
on-
Bublé song?
What is this? A Michael Bublé song?
Fever. Oh, the family. Fever.
Oh, I sent it to the DM only.
Fever. When you kiss me. Fever. when you kiss me.
While we're doing the short rest, can I go find Hazel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You find Hazel.
To apologize. Be like, I'm so
no.
sorry.
Sorry, I just saw Brillows. Hi, how are ya?
Hey, how are ya?
how
Is is that human Brillo?
Makes sense. Yeah. That
That's
connects.
right.
Hi, how are ya?
That tracks.
I'm normal.
You eventually find Hazel. Jade. She says, "Oh, Jade, how are you doing?"
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
The name. I'm sorry, the name got me. Hello, apartment complex. That's his name.
All right, that actually just crit my character. My character is actually dead from that name.
So good.
Just lethal psychic damage.
Lethal psychic. Lethal.
But she looks at you, Jade, and she says, "Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?"
Better, will say, good enough to apologize for what I said and how I said it. I'm not very eloquent with my words, and I'm so sorry for making you feel uncomfortable and for making you everything.
Just you have nothing to apologize for. You did nothing wrong, though it was quite bold of you to ask. And quite brash. But there was a kind of charm to it.
This poor woman just being harassed.
I don't know if there was charm to it. It wasn't a good time to say those things and say them the way I did. And I wanted to say that I apologize for that. And thank you for all of your help with the ship. I'm going to go rest.
You were just in a state of shock. That's all. So you were just in a state of shock. You didn't know how to release it.
Yeah.
I understand. It's okay. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. I believe the therapist on board is still alive. You can always talk to them.
Tried talking to them, and it turns out I have a thing called trauma. They said it really weirdly, but yeah.
Well, have you been through a traumatic experience?
See, he was saying that too, but I don't know what that quantifies as, because if we go by his definition, then everything in my life has been a traumatic experience. So I don't know if that's really a fair way to gauge. We're talking about it next session.
Oh, well, hopefully, it begins to help and reveal things maybe you've been keeping suppressed. I know it's helped me quite a bit. But
Next session will be Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I do wish you a good sleep. At the rate we're going, we should be in Ragbar in about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's sounds good. I'm just gonna rest and also maybe talk to some of his other patients, because I don't know if 50 gold pieces an hour is a reasonable rate.
Oh my god.
What do you mean 50 gold pieces? It's free.
Do you have insurance?
Do you not have insurance?
Who's I talking to then?
Which part of the ship were you on?
Isn't it the guy in the back of the boat?
Did you go on the door on the left or the door on the right?
Door on the right.
No, it's the door on the left. You talked to Crazy Joe.
Oh my god. Oh my
Gave him
god.
50 gold. I gotta go get that back.
I like that Crazy Joe still was like, you have trauma.
He wasn't wrong.
He's not wrong.
Crazy Joe doesn't miss.
Yeah, you're probably not getting that back. He eats gold pieces because he thinks he's a gold dragon.
I'm just running.
Well, I think Jade has medicine for that in her bag.
Spit it out! Spit it out! Spit it out!
We're talking...
Is
Oh, we're
Jade
talking
gonna go
about
pump
the
a hobo's stomach?
Crazy Joe's constipated.
Isn't there poisoning from eating like certain metals? I feel like gold coins are definitely not healthy for your digestive system.
Definitely not. Definitely.
Healthy if you're not used to it. Crazy Joe ain't
He's
just
used
called
to it.
for fun.
I mean, there's that one guy that
Crazy Joe can take it.
So,
Crazy-
it's possible.
What's his last name? Rogan?
Crazy Joe.
Okay. Okay.
We're not doing it in a last name. He's just Crazy Joe.
He's just Crazy Joe.
I can't earn more inspiration. I understand.
You're getting there though. Don't worry.
I thought you lost it after
Sure,
talking.
no, I don't think so.
I like that both Jade and Linnea have now had really awkward, fumbly conversations with Hazel. I like to think she's just sitting here going, man, they need help.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
They need to get into a room with the guidance counselor.
We're all gonna die.
That's what I was looking for. I talked to
As-
Crazy Joe for an hour.
Listen.
Oh God.
I'm still laughing at Hello Apartment Complex. I'm sorry.
As Jade runs away,
Ooh.
Hazel just under her breath is like, "Man, those two need couples counseling." Just walks away.
They are serial polygamists.
2 hours is going to pass on the boat. In the distance, you see Ragbar. It's coming into view. Currently, Amarna is at the helm with Stonks.
Wait.
Amarna's been sailing the ship, not under the spell.
Oh, biscuits and gravy.
Hey, he's willing now. He
Uh,
knows. He knows what's up.
Linnea's gonna go up top and go, Amarna.
Yes. You can see Stonks tangled up in the wheel.
When do we arrive?
We're arriving now. As he points his hand out, and you can see Ragbar in the distance.
In the time that I pouted, can I have taken another short rest and actually healed myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
I
No.
asked the same
And
question.
remember to do exclamation point SR space and then the number of hit die you're wanting to use to heal.
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna do my lay on hands. I'll just lay my hands. Yeah, I laid on hands.
That will probably be better.
Yeah, we'll just do that. She realized she needs to stop being a melodramatic little asshole.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to short rest is allowed to short rest.
Yeah.
I really want to cast Locate Object, but I mean Locate Creature, but I need my 4th level spell slot. Try to find myself.
Oh wait, hang on. I
As
might
we're
have to fix that,
approaching
though.
Ragbar, I will cast Gift of Alacrity.
Okay. None of the centaurs below know that you're approaching Ragbar yet.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, no. Linnea's gonna do a little clap, 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 clap. Hey, centaurs!
Hang on. So,
Plop, plop,
Brillo,
plop, plop,
sorry,
plop.
you said
Plop,
you
plop, plop.
said you needed a 4th level spell slot.
Huh?
You said you needed a 4th level spell slot.
No, I was saying I don't want to spend a 4th level spell slot on locating Brillow's body.
What if you could gain it back in the time of a short rest? Like if you were to cast it before we were like really close. Is there a range on it, or is it just like?
It's just checking if I can ping my body within 1,000 feet.
Oh, within 1,000 feet. Oh, okay, never mind then.
So it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna let you use my Gas Queen gem, so you could get the spell slot back after an hour.
Oh, I forgot that you could do that.
Well, what is
Yeah.
my I forgot.
I kind of did.
All right. Is there anything else anyone's wanting to do?
Linnea's gonna tell the centaurs and then make sure she stays by the captain because she doesn't think he's under a spell.
DM.
Yes.
The what was it? It just flew out of my brain. Hold on. I've got this. I've got it.
I believe in you.
No, I don't got it. It must have not been important. Oh wait, no, it is important. The Guest Queen gem that I have for astral projection, I used that, and I unfortunately was not keeping track. What?
It would have been just a little over a week.
Okay, then we're recharged.
That is correct.
You know, because you weren't paying attention, you just did it yesterday.
That's right.
Get punished for
Is Jade
not
up
for
by
not
the-
paying attention, not for like not. Okay, I'm stopping.
Is Jade up by the
Yeah,
bow?
that's one of the books.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, I'm up near
Yes.
the bow because.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jade.
where's Linnea? Oh, yeah.
Jade,
Back here.
remember. I do not
No
think.
Russian.
I do not think that they will meet us with hostility. I think it is best if we do not go in with hostile intentions. Furthermore, he pulls out a scroll. Give this to Linnea. I believe it should help her. It is a scroll of spiritual guardians. I found it on the ship. It is of no use to me.
Holy
I'll
shit.
take the scroll and I'll look at Gareth and I'll give him like a nah. You know what? Jade's gonna go in for like a full hug, and just like step back and say to him, I know you're technically already dead, but please stop making up plans that involve you dying a second time somewhere along the mix. We care about you, Gareth. Don't do anything rash, okay?
For once,
And
I
then
thought
I'll-
out this plan, and I think it's pretty solid.
Well,
Not to ruin the cute
we'll
moment,
see.
I can't use Spirit Guardians.
You can't.
You're getting it anyways because
Only for
Jade can't
Claire.
use
Yeah,
it.
it's clerics only. I was so
It's a-
excited too.
It's a good gesture. It
It's
really is.
I you know the
Linnea's
thought.
gonna get this. Is gonna be like, I can't read this.
What does this say?
Well, multi-class cleric, damn it!
sorry. DM, I'd like to retroactively multi-class.
Right. Okay.
Hey, did we get
That's
a?
why.
did we
That's
get
why you
a-
pray so much.
Did we get a level, maybe, per chance?
Yeah, we did
did.
defeat a kraken.
Quote
kind of.
unquote.
Yeah,
Okay,
what-
quote unquote.
Speed? No.
You do not get a level.
Ah.
Hold on. Let me verify how much damage I did and see how much XP we would have got. Hold on.
You did 28 damage.
He did 28 damage, so if we divide the XP by 28,
Oh shit!
Then-
It had 472 hit points.
Yes, it
Jesus
did.
Christ!
I think if I'm
how
not
much was the
wrong,
XP?
they're like challenge rating 26, I think.
23.
Listen, it
Yeah.
had like an AC of 23, so I mean not AC, a DC of 23. I just assumed that was its
Krakens
fucking
are
character
terrifying.
class.
Krakens are worse. Krakens are
Gareth,
worse
how
than
many-
dragons. I will die on
How
this
much
hill.
XP does it?
I mean,
have-
I think that they're worse just because the environment. That's some bullshit.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
we're out in sea.
You can't do anything. Yeah, you're just fucked. That and that
like
they're
at least with a
lightning.
dragon, like they'll like come down to and bite you on the ground for some reason.
Well, sometimes. Other times they just blow at you from the air.
How much?
50,000 XP. Hold on.
50,000 XP, and you said its health was 434 or something.
I don't, guys.
How about
I don't think.
how about let's not do
Sorry,
this?
I'm gonna do
like,
math in the background,
Hey,
guys.
guys,
I'm
no,
gonna
but
hey,
I
math.
mean,
guys,
just in general,
hey,
let's
hold
not
on.
like.
Hey, that's
The music.
2,966 XP.
The music has changed.
Okay.
Can I
As you
just say
begin-
something? I actually was trying to wait for the
Ragbar
moment to say
music.
this, but
Oh, you're good.
I think during the 2-hour rest with Gareth here, I would say sorry to him about getting us into this situation. If I didn't mention about the chest, I don't think they would have died. But it was fun. Like, but yo, what?
Brillow,
Look.
you are not to blame. My actions, or lack thereof actions, have been to blame most of the time. I have to learn when to act and when not to, and at the appropriate time. Unfortunately, I seem to pick the wrong time.
Well, I do want to apologize for not saying anything when it came up. I probably could have translated for you, for what it said, but I was kind of like scared, and well, I'm not wearing any shoes right now, but sure to the edge of my boots, I guess.
Why are Brillow's apologies always so
Brillowy?
yes. Brillow does nothing without chaos.
It's it's part of the character. It's actually very it's
What do
very
you
nice.
guys What do you guys expect? He's a teenager. He's 17 years old.
Cause I'm
he's
just
like
a
that sometimes.
teenage dirtbag baby.
And he's a fucking squirrel.
And he's a fucking squirrel.
As you guys
Literally
do-
now.
Actually 17.
as you begin to pull into dock at Ragbar.
I also say something.
Oh, go
there.
ahead.
I'm sorry. But yeah, after like I would talk with Gareth and kind of like apologize for like my inaction in the situation, and him end up like catching blame for it. I would then go over to Irk just to like check to see how he's doing, because like we're about to like go into some shit, and Irk is one of the ones I know the best.
Irk's been with you the longest.
So I'd be heading up to him and speaking to him in Orcish. Hey, we're gonna be arriving soon.
Good. I will finally wet Skull Smasher with the blood of these people.
I don't know why. I don't want my body back, but that actually I know why I want my body back. That's not what I more mean. I more mean that I think we're gonna be doing a little bit of talking before we start the walking. But I think that's besides the point. I don't get the plan either. But are you okay from getting hit by the Kraken?
I can take it.
I thought we had another day before we arrived in Ragbar for some reason.
This is the 4th day.
I thought it took 5 days.
Or this is the 5th day.
So wait, did the Kraken attack happen on the 5th day or the 4th day?
I thought the
Kraken
no,
attack
happened
was
on the
4th day.
3rd day.
Yeah, it was the 4th day.
And now
So
it's
then I
the
guess
fifth.
you guys could have gotten a long rest if you
Okay,
wanted.
I'm a long rest.
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
Might
so
as
if you
well.
guys do want a long rest, you absolutely can.
Do we want a long rest? Yeah, and I think like Brillow would
Yeah.
be.
Because I wanted to rework my spells. I thought we had one more day.
Yes. Oh snap! I'm a druid. I forgot. Yay! Thanks, Linnea.
No, so you guys go ahead and rework your spells. Take your long rest. Am I good to go ahead and just describe this scene then?
Yeah,
as
go
well?
ahead, go
I just
ahead, go
wanna
ahead.
make sure-
Yeah.
Just in case you guys have anything else you want to talk about.
Or,
I was
yeah,
just
don't know.
gonna.
Brillow,
I was
let's
just
go.
gonna continue on with what I was saying to Irkbluz and sorry. I would just check in on because he's been going through a lot. Because like you said it earlier, but I kind of like want to know in character because like.
Oh yeah, no, certainly. Yeah, no, I think like kind of as you're talking with Urk, he's like more or less like preparing himself for battle because he thinks we're gonna go in there and just start fighting.
Killing shit, yeah.
I think in his mind, like this is a landing party, so he's like getting his armor ready. He's like, I don't know what you do with the hammer, but yeah, he's he's all prepared, looking like he's ready about to go in for a fight.
For hammer, probably adjusting the head, making sure it's on securely.
Yeah.
DM, just checking. The thing they were trying to throw at me was a poison, correct? To make me sleep?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but also the thing about it is that it was made intentionally for creatures that were immune to.
If I put on protection from poison, would that prevent it? Because it's a poison.
It would give you advantage on the saving throw.
I'll take advantage.
I kind of forgot we're about to like go into a place where they're like throwing out like multiple. Damn, I had the. Is it chlorophyll? It's like,
As you all begin to approach the dock, you see a large, massive group of people all at the dock. There seem to be streamers hung up everywhere as the boat is approaching, and you hear people cheering. As the boat approaches, and Armana even seems surprised and says, "Well, I guess they were expecting us."
Linnea looks.
As there's
Linnea, real
a
quick.
large.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
No, you're good.
Linnea looks to the party and says, "We hold our cool. We do not attack right away. We cannot take on an entire town. Not just the 5 of us. 6 of us," as she smiles at Socks.
There's a large banister hanging above the dock that says, "Welcome, Direwolf Microtransaction Clan."
It's us!
Wait, it doesn't say
Kitten donation party.
Does it?
It does not.
Ooh, I hate that.
Oh, weird.
As you pull into dock, 2 centaurs bring over ladders so you're able to get down off of the ship, and one specifically designed for centaurs.
What do their
to be able
antlers
to
look
get
like?
down.
If they have them?
Let me pull the thing up real quick.
No.
Be
Hold on.
prepared for me to ask this with every centaur.
I know. I'm trying to pull up your OneDrive thing. I saved it.
Yeah, let me know if you need me to send it again so it's fresh in chat.
I might need you to send it again because I thought I saved it, but I guess I did not.
No, you're good. Send
Come
it.
on, DM. How-
DM,
I know.
DM.
I know. Trying to find it.
Dude, I see romance happening between Hazel and Jade. The fact that Hazel did not slap her in the face, that's a good sign.
I don't know about that.
Welcome back to
There we go.
Breaking the Tension by Making Jokes. I'm your host, a really traumatized centaur.
Really traumatized.
And I'm
centaur.
the co-captain, Brillow Acre. Oh wait, I'm in human form. A pillow apartment complex. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are ya? On this podcast.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, I thought the host was Crazy Joe.
Oh, that's our sponsor.
Oh goodness.
That's our sponsor.
That's
Trying
our
to find
sponsor.
it.
That's the sponsor.
There we go. So their horns
Better help
look
online.
of bull horns, meaning they are a part of the River Guard clan.
She is just aggressively scanning faces. She's like, are either of these my not wife, my best friend, my homie?
They call out to you, and they call each of you by name. One of them looks at a list. Jade Swiftfoot, Gareth Waychild, Brillow Acre, Irkbluz Hel'torth, Linnea. They don't say Riverguard, they just say Linnea, and Stonks. Welcome to Ragbar. As there's a loud cheer erupting from the crowd, as everyone seems to be welcoming you with tons of joy and excitement.
I pat Stonky on the head.
Also, fuck you, Jade. Give me my antlers back, you bitch. Why did they not say my last name? That's so strange.
Don't half of them not like you?
In a way.
Or sorry, more than half.
They welcome you guys off of the boat, and they say, "Please, if you would follow us. Morthos has invited you as honored guests to stay in his home with him."
Ugh.
Oh, that's
Linnea's
good.
gonna slowly follow, but she's looking to see if they're trying to get on the ship.
They are not.
Okay.
As you begin to follow, one of the centaurs approaches you and says, "You need not fret. We've been given orders from on high to leave the centaurs on the ship alive. You may thank your friend Gareth for that."
Linnea looks at Gareth and she keeps her cool, and then she looks at them and says, "Thank you."
Follow me. As you guys are being walked through the town,
She's gonna say something in Sylvan and see if they respond, or see if they like notice.
What do you say?
She just
Something.
something. No, she just whispers just the greeting that she would give any centaur.
Which greeting?
The top one should be. The other one is a goodbye. The not the one that's like, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off. Not that one. Not that one. Not the antagonistic. Not the antagonistic one. The friendly one.
Yeah.
No, yeah. There's a specific greeting that basically it's like for peace talks. That's like, I still want to cut your throat, asshole. No, she says not that one. It's like the chill one, just to see if they respond.
I would pat Stonky to see if he wants to come with us or stay in the boat.
Donkey looks at you and looks at the rest of you, and he just gets up and begins to follow.
Alright, then I ride Stonky into this place.
Okay. But they don't respond.
No.
Either because they don't understand you or they're choosing to not respond to you.
Can I roll insight to see if I know which one?
Sure.
5 check.
Listen, I got a +10 to insight. I'm gonna use that shit.
The people who are cheering you guys on.
19.
19. It seems they understood you but are choosing to ignore you.
I hate that. Thanks, DM.
But the people who are cheering for you guys are literally calling for you guys by name. One of them, as you come up, you see the Great Flame Fan Club. As you begin to go around a corner, and they see him, and they go, "There he is! There he is!" I say it! Say the catchphrase! Say the catchphrase!
What's the catchphrase?
I am the Great Flame. And he will shoot a firebolt into the air.
I go, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" And he passes out.
Oh my god! It's that one guy from Avatar. Foaming in the mouth. Yeah.
One of
the
other
is that just your Twitch chat, Linnea?
Huh? What?
One of the other people look at you, Gareth, and they say, "So, do you have something in mind?" They're like looking at you, like expecting you to say something.
Oh. Did I have a plan?
They just begin to freak out. They're like grabbing onto each other and shaking each other.
Oh,
the same thing is happening to the same thing's happening to Jade and Linnea. As you guys are approaching, you see the book is being handed out to you guys as they're begging for your autograph.
No!
I'm ignoring.
Linnea only are they humans that are giving them to us?
There are humans. There are like the mixed human breeds. It would be like Aarakocra. You'd be half orcs. Some centaurs.
Lizard folks.
Lizard folk.
She'll sign them, but under each signature, she's gonna put "It's fiction" with a heart emoji. Like a heart. Just "It's fiction," heart, and then her signature, and that's what she puts on every single one.
Talk about death of the author.
Oh goodness.
She's realizing the impact of her actions.
Apparently, a lot of actions too.
A lot of actions.
Brillow. People seem confused as they're trying to like look around for you, and because they don't see you currently.
Upsetting.
They can't find Brillow Acre.
They say you see actually a small group of animalistic creatures. These appear to be almost like mouse in nature, but they're really tall. They almost look like what a rat folk would look like, but they're mice. They're like, where's Brillow? Excuse me, do you know where Brillow is? They're trying to like yell out over the crowd.
He arrived a couple of days early.
That's real.
It's real.
They like hit him. They're like, you knew this. He's what is that?
What is what? Oh no, what'd you send this time?
The mini.
It's a
With the mini.
skaven. It's a rat.
Ah. Yeah, but they're like, you knew that. He's been working with Morthos this whole time. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about
What do you
that.
mean working with? Huh?
He's working
As you are,
there 'cause
as
he's
you
a
are
singer.
continued on, and they say, move along. You're continued through the town as you walk for about an
Wait,
hour.
I would ask.
With a
Can I
passive.
like yell back at the crowd over there?
What are you yelling?
How'd you find out about Brillow Acre and everybody else?
He said, he's his royal barber.
How do you know that?
They say, we need to get moving. Please continue.
Damn it.
Gareth,
Sounds
you're asking about passive
Yeah.
perception?
Yeah, with my passive investigation of 18, just kind of glancing at the crowd, can I judge how they're appearing? Like whether they look mistreated?
Actually, a lot of them seem. There are a few people who are in like dirtier clothing and seem to be more impoverished, but many of them actually appear to be very well off, and that includes the centaurs. Many of them seem to be able to take care of themselves fairly well, as most of the homes, though they are close together, are quite large.
Do I see all types of centaurs?
You do.
Do I see Garrett's fan club? Not Garrett.
Can Linnea look at every single centaur and try to like see what their face is? Like to see if she can see Ainsley?
You are looking around at the centaurs. I will need a perception check. But once you look around, you obviously see the river guard who are currently like guiding you.
22.
With a 22, you don't see Ainsley, but you see many of the Valley Tail, who don't seem to really be minding too much, as they're more just interested in what is going on. You see some of the Ironhold who are already here. Some of the young children are like looking at you, and you see their parents whispering to them and pointing to you, and they just seem confused as they look at you. Because I believe I was gonna say, are you still wearing the Morthos's like emblem?
No,
Or did you take that off?
she threw that off the second she started working with the centaurs.
You can see many of the braiders as well,
With their little
with
teeth.
their little scruffs of hair on top. As they look at you, they seem to be interested in your guys' outfits as they're looking at you. They almost look like they're silently judging, but they're like, we can make them so much better outfits.
DM
Before
20
we do
points
head
for
out-
like getting the energy of these people so well.
Before we do head out, what do Irkbluz's fans look like? Are they just a whole bunch of bodybuilders?
Yeah, Irkbluz's fans are a whole bunch of bodybuilders. It's just humans, dwarves, elves. They're all coming up. They're going, Irk, 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 Irk. You see all of them carrying mimic hammers that say Skull Crusher on them in Orcish.
Oh God.
As they go, I can take it, I can take it.
Oh,
And they
dear
just
Lord.
keep repeating it over and over again.
The
They
people-
start headbutting each other.
I think as on edge as he is, and just all these very muscular dudes just suddenly getting in his face, I think reflexively he's just gonna punch the closest one in the face
You punch the closest one.
as soon as they start
everyone-
shouting at him.
Everyone stops for a moment. They look down at the guy and they look at you and they go, yeah! They just start punching each other as they get into a full-on brawl.
Good.
A few of the river guards are coming in and trying to break up the fight, as now they're trying to rush you guys along a bit further. As they get you through the entire town, you guys have seen all of your fans and seen all of these people welcome you as you are special and honored guests. As you're brought up to the castle of Morthos, the large stone doors slide effortlessly open, not even making a noise, how quiet they are. as they say, "Please, Morthos is expecting you. Join him in the dining room."
Linnea is she activates her halo as she goes in, so she looks as like intense as possible.
Sure.
In Orcish, I'm sure they would have gone over this in the 3 days, but just in Orcish, Urk is gonna kind of side whisper to Linnea, "On the signal."
She's gonna say back in Orcish, "On the signal."
He nods, grips his weapon.
Dude, Linnea and Urk are like such dude bros, and I love them so much. Dude, if I fuck up at beer pong, you're gotta fight with me, dude. We gotta kick their asses.
Bro, we gotta fucking kick their asses.
If I miss one ball, they're going down, dude. We gotta show Appa Kappa Sigma that we're the winners. You can't
Wait,
think...
this is Appa Kappa Sigma?
It's Appa Kappa Sigma! They can't pick Sigma Chi, man! We're Sigma Chi, they're Appa Kappa Sigma, it's not cool, dude!
Sigma Chi! Sigma Chi!
Sigma Chi! Sigma Chi!
What is happening?
So is Cobra Kai.
Hi guys, I was in a sorority. Anyway.
Oh goodness. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm getting the map on
Sigma?
Speaking of, hey Jade, can I have my antlers back?
I don't have enough points to give them back.
No! Okay, I'm giving them back myself then. You can't stop me.
No, you're not allowed.
Ooh.
He has enough points to reject you from having them.
Here's the funny thing. I have infinite points.
I mean, that would make sense. It is your channel.
Yeah. I only give them back when it's been a fair amount of time. My head just looks empty without them. Thanks, Larry. No, that stacks. Now someone else, it's like a protection against them being removed.
Sorry, I accidentally misclicked.
Nah, it cancels out. It's like math. It's like math.
Oh man, that's perfect. Whoever this mystery super Larry person is,
Oh, thanks for the
I
hydrate.
want them to know that they would be probably the greatest character ever.
Yeah, I think they'd be a really good like druid. You know.
Yeah.
Like a great. Probably. I don't know.
Let's go gambling.
What do you mean, perk roulette? We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Do I just shuffle? Do I just shuffle all of my spells?
Are we heading towards the casino,
boss.
DM?
What'd you say?
Okay.
Are we heading towards the casino, DM?
No, you are currently in the castle as you're heading to the dining room.
Aw, dang it.
Aw, dang it.
Dang it.
No gambling.
No gambling.
No gambling.
Aw, dang
So
it.
no head? Break skateboard.
I love that video.
It's good.
Snowhead.
Wait, Snowhead?
Snowhead?
Whoa.
That's something else.
Isn't that what Katniss got at the end of Hunger Games? Oh wait, no, sorry.
No, she kills Coin actually, but you're close.
Leg.
Hold on. Sorry,
That's
I'm
what
adding in a few tokens.
She
I
got that.
forgot
She
to
got
add
that
in.
bread head though from PETA.
Breadhead?
Wow.
That's the worst thing I've ever said. I do think I should be banned for that one. Ow.
I'm banning you from Twitch.
Oh.
Can we remove Linnea?
Just remove Linnea. That's it.
It's more like she got bread,
use
because then she had his kids.
Alright, let me go ahead. Copy all your characters.
A silly reminder of the fact that she was like, I never want to have kids, and then at the end of the book she had 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it goes, you know.
That do be how it goes.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna move you guys here. As you all approach into the dining room, you see a red tiefling who seems to be enjoying a meal at a very, very large table, just with centaurs all around him.
Hey DM, I'm gonna do the thing again. Any of these centaurs?
they continue to stay about face, just staring daggers at you guys.
Do I recognize any of them?
You do not.
Where is my wife? I mean,
Morthos
best friend. Continue.
sees all of you and says, wipes
Right.
his mouth and says, "My friends, please sit. Eat with me."
Linea's gonna go all the way and just sit right. No, okay. She'll sit on this side, I guess. Wow, thanks, Gareth. She can't sit in a chair because that's not how centaurs work.
Actually, these chairs are built for you to be able to sit in them.
I hate that. Okay.
How dare
They're
they accommodate
accommodating
me?
for you.
No.
Urk, where do you want to sit?
Snox is gonna just chill back here.
You can just float above the table like a winged Karibo from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. You're just floating there.
And these are all, I'm guessing these are all River Guard in here.
They are.
Yep.
Except for the one next to him.
And he is
He is Birch Leaper.
Earth Sleeper. Interesting.
I was gonna ask, just out of due diligence here, can I, I'm sure as we're walking up to the palace and as I'm sitting down in this room looking at all these centaurs, like, what are they armed with? Does it look like their gear, or would I be able to tell if any of their stuff is like magical, or like if they have like better equipment?
All of their armor and all of their weapons seem to have strange runes engraved into them that are constantly glowing a dark red.
Would Urk recognize these runes, being a rune knight?
You do not recognize these runes. They seem foreign to you.
Okay.
Do I recognize the rune?
I asked the same.
Make Arcana checks.
Yay! I'm gonna fail this.
I'll just make one anyway.
That's a 10
Yeah.
for Linnea.
That's
Bro,
a
got
28.
God damn. It's a nat 20.
Woo!
11.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright, as usual, Gareth, tell us what's up.
What's going on with the magic shit?
Gareth, each of them seem to have multiple spells cast on them. Their armor is giving them each gift of alacrity. Their weapons are +3 spears that are also allowing them extra force damage.
Oh shit. We
Oh my
can't take
God.
these guys.
No, we can't.
You can also sense that the
got
hooves, the hooves that have been hammered into their feet, are of featherfall variety.
Oh, like the horseshoes?
Oh my
The horseshoes, yes.
God, they've built perfect warriors. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
And there's even more magic coming from it, but it's so overwhelming you wouldn't be able to name everything right off the bat.
Gareth is going to take his God Killer staff and put it into his bag of holding.
Morthos just watches you do it.
And he's gonna look at the rest of the party. I would do the same.
I don't have anything on me.
What, like put away our weapons?
Yes.
If
With
you would. Weapons
all-
at the table is, well, quite rude when you're trying to break bread.
And
Wouldn't you say?
uncouth.
Mine is on my back. It's not drawn.
I don't have anything.
I don't
Urk
have
is gonna
no-
let the head of Skull Smasher fall to the floor right next to him with just thunk,
Dunk.
with the half like easily within grabbing distance.
Yeah, hold on one second. I'm gonna pull up somebody. When that happens, Urk, a
Mhm.
servant wanders in.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. Here we go. I'll add her in. So she
it's your wife.
token layer. Yeah, so she wanders in and she approaches you, and she bows slightly and says, "Sir Irkbluz, Would you like me to polish your hammer for you and do any repairs that are necessary?
No. He's gonna
Very
put
good.
his hand back over the top of it.
Yeah,
It's like the blocker from gravity.
Very good. If there's anything else you need, I am here for you. As she just steps back and waits quietly.
What is... We all personal servants, or is it just Irk? Is Irk special?
No one else is like shown that like they're dropping their weapons or anything. Everyone else is. You even said like mine's on my back, and I don't think Jade did anything.
No, it's just it's attached like at the hip, thigh holster. I don't know. It's a hand crossbow, so it's not like a full big one.
But-
So it's
Alright.
just there. I'm not making any moves. Like I'll just be like, with all due respect, Morthos, seeing as there, I would assume you to be a person who partakes in magical abilities, and I do not. I would just feel safer if I kept my weapon on my person. Please rest assured, I will not make any sudden moves, and if I do, I'm fully ready to accept those consequences, but I just need you to know that it would be best, I think, if I kept my weapon on me.
I trust you. That is not a problem at all.
Thank you.
Says, the rest of you, you may go. I wish to have a moment alone with the group. But as the centaurs and the servant begin to leave the room, he stops the one next to him. He says, actually, send him in. I need a bit of a touch-up. So he just bows his head and says, yes, sir. Right away. And he leaves through a different door.
I wonder who that could be.
He's a small little guy too. Have we ever? Did we ever explain, DM, to the party how Linnea knows what all the? Why'd you disappear stonks?
I didn't mean to disappear. Stonks.
Listen, he was just in the way.
Have we ever explained to the party how Linnea knows all the different centaurs?
Nope.
Oh.
Them all.
Oops. I probably
No,
should have done that on the ship.
yeah.
Can I have retconically done that on the ship?
Sure.
Every clan has their own antlers, as well as like their like physical builds.
True.
Which is why like DM keeps mentioning like bull horns and like tufts of hair and stuff like that.
Isn't that every society?
No, that makes sense.
I mean, not really, like kind of, I guess.
I mean, you can tell the difference between a Squarian and a Leonid.
Well,
In my world,
I guess like
and a piglet.
I guess yeah, we're just different races of centaur.
I mean, I don't know if it's different.
You're different breeds.
Different breeds, yeah, breeds is the correct thing to say.
Is it?
I think.
Well, yeah, it's just like just like a pit bull and a labradoodle are both dogs, but they're different breeds.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like if you look at like Gareth and Jade, you can tell the difference. Like Jade is obviously stronger than Gareth. Like, is it easy to tell you people apart? Is that just like
Are you saying
everybody?
what different?
All you Tuskless look the same
Gareth?
to me.
I know. It's just. I mean, I'm not tussless anymore. It's.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, technically, does that mean that? Oh, that's so funny. What
Wait,
if-
technically none of us are Tuskless, Irk. We were part of your tribe.
Also, one of our clans has tusks.
You're
That's
both.
funny.
Yes, I see that the squirrel is still alive and well.
Why is Brillow listening to him though?
You see Brillow wander in with his eyes completely glazed over.
That's
Just,
why Brillow's listening.
just step by step. He goes, I need a bit more of a trim along my sideburns. Thank you. As he pulls out his scissors and just begins to very lightly cut along the hair.
Not
Ow.
the sideburns.
What are you doing with my body?
He says, well, I figured it would be a shame to put one of the greatest barbers in the world to death, so I transferred your consciousness to your little pet and decided to keep your body for myself. I
That-
needed someone to help me maintain my hair.
That's creepy. That's beyond creepy. That's wow.
Uh,
Um,
I, uh,
He says, "Don't worry, you'll get it back soon enough."
What does that even mean?
what does that even mean?
But enough of that talk. Please tell me, how are you all enjoying your food?
Linnea
I
hasn't
haven't
eaten
touched it.
anything. Yeah, no. Linnea's
I'm-
just
it
gonna-
doesn't stop from saying delicious.
Linnea's just gonna look at him and says, "It is my culture that we don't eat what we haven't caught ourselves."
He says, "And that's why I had the centaurs catch yours fresh this morning."
I have not caught it myself, so I will not eat it.
Very well. Each food was specially derived for all of you, actually coming directly from your home worlds. So I figured you would have enjoyed.
She looks
But-
at it, and she looks at it so longingly because she recognizes it, but then she gets out a ration and eats it instead.
Wait, Linnea, when did you catch that ration?
Probably at
Oh.
General Goods.
I make
30
my
sessions
own.
ago.
I make my own rations, actually. I've had these.
Brillo.
I've had these for quite some time.
That was amazing.
It's like
Holy
trail mix.
shit.
Well, I apologize for your dislike. I will let the chef know that they need to do better next time.
No, it's not that I dislike it. I just we had an experience with poisoning, and I am wary.
I'm sure we have nothing to be worried about here, as Gareth will lift his knife and fork and start to eat.
When you eat, Gareth, this reminds you of of some memory. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you almost feel like you're having flashes of being in a small cottage with a woman who seems to be much taller than you and making you a home-cooked meal. Almost as if your mom made it for you.
Cool. Linnea's gonna cast protection from poison, and say she's blessing the food, and then she'll eat it.
I mean, technically you are.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah, Morthos just picks up his goblet of wine and begins to drink it a bit. He
And
says,
she'll eat it to be respectful.
yes. He looks over to Irk and Jade and says, "If you do not wish to eat, that is fine by me. This is simply a peace offering of such."
No, I
Eh.
appreciate that. I just had a big breakfast, and also I'm not really interested in eating. You understand I'm not totally comfortable doing that around you, right?
In between one of her
Nope.
bites, Linnea's just gonna go, "Peace would be if you weren't kidnapping centaurs from the Feywild," as she eats.
He
I'm not gonna-
just he says, "Well, I guess it's about perspective. But if that is the topic we wish to approach, perhaps we can discuss it."
I'm already a spirit, so I'm just gonna dig it. Like, there's really nothing worse that could probably happen here.
Brillo finishes up the hair, and he looks in like the silver platter that's in front of him. He says, "Perfect as always. Thank you, Brillo." As Brillo just begins to wander back out of the room. The
Hey, don't
doors open
accept
for-
that!
This guy's
For him.
so creepy. This guy's
And then just the doors close.
What?
Says, "Now, let's talk." And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
I want to kill this man. Oh, I want to kill this man. Oh, I want to kill this man. I want to kill him. I want to kill him so bad. Huh. Huh. Hey, DM, you
Yeah.
need to fucking stop doing this to me.